Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's Mecha Jam, and we are back with more Feng Shui, second edition. Hooray!
Yay!
Jubilation.
It's been a little bit. We've had some scheduling issues, but we're back. So, when we left off last time, you had made contact with the unified bandits, who seem to be less bandits, at least this particular group of them, and more sort of, revolutionaries, kind of. And they're led by a young woman by the name of Ting Ting, who has also been dubbed the Silver Dragon. Much to her chagrin, honestly.
I mean, as far as, nicknames that you don't choose go, that's a pretty good one, so.
Yeah. Well, it does have ties to, to semi-mythological heroes in multiple, in both, in not just Chinese culture, but in at least one other culture in the area that the Mongols have run into.
Yeah, so, no pressure.
None whatsoever. And it always goes very well for the Silver Dragon. Absolutely.
Oh, always.
Hashtag, this is my life.
Anywho, you had come up with a plan to... You found out that the leader, at the very minimum, the leader of the monks, is not a very nice man. He is the older brother of the local very corrupt governor, and he is also rather corrupt, and his influence is the reason the governor is doing naughty things, or at least that is at least what Ting Ting seems to have found out, at least. It is basically the younger brother who's a governor is something of a spineless wimp and is basically being pushed into doing stuff. I mean, he's also a venal corrupt prick also, but he would probably be less egregious about things if he didn't have, someone strong-arming him. Especially given it's his older brother.
Yeah, that can be a tricky situation to be in.
Yep. On top of that, you did find out that it seems that the monks do have something that is giving them increased mojo, as it were. Sorry, that makes their kung fu stronger than it should be. The chi of that place is wrong. And it's influencing things in some strange way. Maybe that has something to do with the scroll that you guys are supposed to be recovering.
Mm-hmm.
It would definitely
The likelihood
work out
is
for us if
high.
it was, so let's hope that it is.
So the plan is now that Yuri is going to attempt to infiltrate and find the scroll and steal it back. And hopefully, if they're deprived of that scroll, it'll make things easier. And she will signal if if something goes wrong, so you guys, will know to move in immediately. And she's acquired a black powder bag to use for signaling.
Righto. Okay.
So yes, basically Yuri will set off the signal if for some reason she thinks that you guys need to infiltrate. Sorry, you guys need to attack is the way I should phrase it. So Ting Ting and the bandits will basically approach from one direction, and you guys will approach from a different one. And when the signal goes off, you will all converge and smash.
Ting Ting and the Bandits, great last generation punk band.
Actually, would not be a bad one. There is a UK band called the Ting Tings.
As I recall, Olan had wanted to speak with the sword discipliner.
Yes, but that's going to have to be something we're going to have to deal with once our main force goes in, if it becomes necessary for us to fight them. I have essentially called dibs on him.
On the Swordmaster?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
His name, I think, was Lan?
Let me check my notes. Yep, I got Bylon.
Master Bylon. Okay. All right.
Let me fix something here because I just realized my notes are slightly wrong. Well, there's something in my notes that's slightly wrong is the way I should phrase that, actually. to do one other thing. Oh, wrong thing. And, okay. Is there anything else you guys need to do before...
I do imagine there's just a montage of everybody gearing up the camp
Oh, yeah.
before all this happens.
All right. And before I forget, I should also probably set things over so you guys that the recording can show the actual VTT. There we go. That would be helpful.
That will be important. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So the next day, you also do you want your infiltration primarily to be happening in the evening, Fornia?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured because it'd be dark. Dark is your ally, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys will all arrive sort of early evening-ish, so that you know you will sort of set up the bandits and yon group of adventuring hero types. We'll set up a bit of a distance away from the monastery, so that you are not obvious.
Yeah, Yuri is moving independent of the rest of the group.
I'm not going to make you make any rolls at the moment for Nam. Okay. I would like everyone in our party of heroes to give me an infiltration roll of some. Give me an infiltration roll.
I'm actually not bad at these.
I think I can use detective for that.
You can use detective for some aspects of infiltration. Sure, use detective for this. That's fine.
All right. I was wrong.
If you do not have infiltration and you come with a good reason for an actual skill you have to use it, you may do so, but it has to be a good reason.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to burn a fortune on this.
That's fine.
I am simply going to glare at anyone that looks at me, so I'm going to use intimidation.
That
you did not
is
see Bato.
that is a 5.
Okay.
Oof. 11's not bad, but I did explode on my negative die there.
All right.
Haha, also 5.
All right, come on. Come on, Nick. Come on.
Okay.
Let's see.
So the only thing that I can suggest to not do this untrained is my info merchant trading, which is about the only thing I got, just in terms of like maybe I know a route that is not open pass. Okay,
nice try.
The only thing I could think of.
That's fine. Untrained is fine. Don't worry. Do not worry too much about this. Like,
come on, let's get a 0.
I could actually justify drive. I could be on a horse.
Better justification than I was going to have, I feel like.
I didn't take driving, neither can you, Eric. Okay, let's
I can't seem to.
I have a monopoly on drive.
I can't seem to roll. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
9. Excellent. Okay. Good. That is. I've got the information I need for that. Honestly, you guys are fine.
I didn't have the worst roll. Yay!
I needed enough successes for the group for it to be okay. It's sort of a group check, not a individual like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's A, and B. It was a DC 5, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
If I did not spend that fortune, I would have had a 3. So
well, good thing you spent. Well, it would have been fine anyways. It turns out, but yes. All right. All right. So you guys set up a good enough distance away that you are not observed by the monks. Basically, this was a check to see if you make sure you picked you stopped. You didn't get too close, basically. Which is part of the reason I definitely allowed detective on that one.
Okay.
We came out of hyperspace too close. Now Darth Vader is pissed.
If the party had failed, basically yes. Except fortunately, you don't have Darth Vader on your side.
Somebody's getting force choked.
I am always pissed.
I mean,
there's a reason for that, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move over. I'm not gonna move you over there yet. All right.
I don't have any limbs. Of course, I'm pissed.
Yes. All right.
I have a humidifier in my face all the time.
All right, Fornea. So you
Mhm.
are making your approach to the temple. Actually, I'm going to switch you guys over the temple map just so you've got a little sort of general overview of the building. Do not worry about anything on the tokens of the map at the moment.
Okay.
I moved Yuri off to the side, however,
Whee!
because All right, so you can sort of scroll up and down and see the sort of, this is the exterior of the temple, basically.
Right.
The named monks are not out in the courtyard at the moment. There are some monks out and about doing, like, some of them are, like, there are a couple of guys out there sweeping up leaves and such. There are a couple of guys doing some training, etc. How do you want to approach the initial parts of this? I have to do outside of things happening. So for obvious reasons, I think.
All right. So, if I recall correctly, there were trees outside of the walls of the place.
You can see there are some on the map.
Yeah. Well, outside the walls
Sure.
of like the whole compound.
Sure, there are some. Yeah, it is.
And
it is on
yeah,
top of a hill, and the trees
there's
there are trees that are. Also, it is a wooded hill, but yeah.
Yeah. Like there's not a lot of trees, but I don't need a lot of trees.
No, you
I
need
just
one to hide in
a
and
tree.
vault over the wall, vault onto the wall from him. I'm guessing, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, going to be doing that and doing like a little bit of a kite glide, not a huge one, just like enough to close the distance without, actually having to walk on the wall.
Fair enough.
And ideally landing about Yar.
Okay. What I would like you to do, you do not to get up the tree and make the vault and cross the distance. Okay. To get up the tree, nothing. What I'm going to want from you are, give me a martial arts check, and then an infiltration
Okay.
check.
I'm gonna throw a
The martial arts DC is going to be is noticeably lower than the infiltration. Well, actually, no, they're both pretty. Don't worry about. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about. Don't worry too much about fortune dying this.
all right. In that case, Marshall. You were saying my cursed dice return in a big way.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, and then infill.
Okay,
All right, infill
good.
went well.
That is fine. Yes, you rolled a 4 in the martial arts check.
I can't roll martial arts. I can roll other things.
Yes. So the martial arts check just means it takes you long. The tree is annoying. It's an annoying tree to climb.
Unfounded, it's smooth.
There's not like the branches are all just a little bit further out of reach than
They've
you
been
want them to be.
trimming this.
Yeah.
Someone's been going outside the compound and trimming it.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
You'll see it in the morning. You'll see that this is actually the Mulan post that they train with. So you just
Every branch is just like almost like about a half inch further out of reach than you'd like it to be.
Grr.
And the
I'm
tree
not
doesn't-
even
the tree,
short.
This tree's bark is not as rough as you'd like it to be. So it's hard to keep your grip. You do get up the tree, but it takes you longer to do it than you would like. You feel like it feels like the tree is fighting you to climb it, which is really freaking weird. It's almost like it's been pruned and set up to train people how to climb things more efficiently.
Well, now I'm just angry. I'm failing at this again.
It's like it's been made to be hard to actively hard to climb for talented climbers.
Grr. How dare you make my job difficult by doing exactly the thing I'm bad at?
However, your glide over is utterly and completely unnoticed.
That's the important part.
Even the birds nesting in the rafters do not notice your landing.
I like to think the idea of like everything else is like so noisy and such that it would blow the cover until the one moment where everyone decides to look and like it's a perfect job there. It's just like, what's with all that racket over there? I don't know. Should we look over there? I don't know. I mean, I'm already sitting and facing this direction. That's a long way to turn my head. We might as well do it. Sure. Look over, nothing.
Must have been the wind.
Guess was nothing. Must have been
It was a cat.
must have been your imagination, but you heard it too. Like I said, must have been your imagination.
Must have been the wind. I thought it was a cat. Windy cat. Anywho, you are now on the roof.
Yeah.
Kaze
Yes,
no
I
neko. Kaze no neko da.
Yeah. So.
And you spot a fairly obvious intrusion point. There's a window.
Yep. I know there's a window because I was in the rafters.
I know you do.
previously. I am familiar with this because I was kind of casing
You
the
actually
joint.
you cased the joint before. You have your infiltration point. You are fairly confident of your ability to infiltrate the main temple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that's the part I'm familiar with because I actually cased this.
Yes,
Because while I am a failure, that doesn't necessarily mean that I am bad at my job.
you are not a good spy. You are a good thief.
Yes. So yeah, I'm going to head in, stick to the rafters,
Yep.
avoid.
This part is there.
Rooms
No further rolls for the moment.
Yeah, it's basically the strategy is if there's a lot of people or there's almost no people, she'll move through the room because if there's a lot of people, they're going to be focused on each other, you know, and not the rafters. If there's almost no one, then, you know, okay, they're probably dealing with like one thing or something like they're reading or something and probably fairly distracted. But there's a moderate amount of people in there, then they're not going to be so like focused on the crowd or so involved in something that they're doing that stray eyes may fall my way.
All right. At the moment, it is, basically it probably falls in the moderate amount of people because it is not late enough for most people to be in bed, but it's also not like the super busy time when people are like running around prior to mealtime or massive training or anything like that. So
Okay,
it's
I figured that it might be around mealtime, but if it's not, then okay.
it's sort of just past mealtime. Basically, people have
that's
sort of finished up meal and are going about doing their early evening stuff. Their evening stuff is the way I should phrase that.
All right.
However, I will say you do remember when you were scouting the place out that there was. You do remember seeing that you did not see. When you scouted the place out, you did not find initially the area where they likely had the they were keeping the scrolls and such. So you were able to scout everything out from basically the first floor up. So you're guessing that there's something below ground.
Yeah, I think we had gotten that information. Like, yeah, like our archives are like in like the quote unquote basement or something or
Yes,
whatever.
it's something along
to
those
that
lines.
effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm making sure that everything is clear.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like that's entirely why I expected.
All
and
right,
that's
I would like
the
you to
area
give
I'm
me.
heading towards.
I would like you to give me another infiltration check to see if you can spot something.
See if I spot something.
Mhm.
All right.
Well,
think
a
I found it.
25. Yeah, all right. So, you do in fact spot the route downstairs. That you do spot the stairs downstairs. They are actually not. They're not quote hidden, but they're kind of sort of out of sight. But you also notice there's a pair of monks sort of standing guard at the head of the staircase going down.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it is set up to that it is a somewhat covered staircase, so you can't just like drop behind them quietly.
Right.
Which is like, aha, a staircase. Oh, they've got it covered. Boo. That would be the easy way. However, you also notice that there is what looks like another sort of opening in the sort of the floor of the bottom, the first floor of the temple that looks like it leads down maybe into some rafters down below. It looks like it's been opened up. Like it looks like there's a tile that has been lifted up from there. It's been set to the side that you can sort of notice. It's not. This is not obvious. It's not well lit.
Right.
And you can sort of see what looks like rafters down below.
Yeah, when no one is nearby, you know, after like someone leaves and I'm not hearing any sounds of anyone seeming to approach, Yuri will drop down and investigate.
Okay. You drop down. You Fortunately, the other advantage to this little area is it is sort of obscured by some like screens and some plants.
Mm-hmm.
So you land down, you can see the tile off to one side, and you see you can definitely peer down, and it's sort of you can sort of see it's the down you can sort of see down into the down below the temple, and it definitely looks like there's a sort of what looks like rafters over something down there, and you rolled a 25 on the infiltration. Trying to think if there's anything else I should give you here.
So what kind of you said like this area is like behind like some curtains and whatnot.
It's
Is
sort of, by
this,
those sort
like-
of folding screens.
Yeah. I figured that's what you meant, like
Yep.
folding screens. So does it mean like this is like a bedroom or like a study or something?
It looks like, honestly, it's sort of a little bit. Yeah, it's not exactly a study or anything. It looks like it's a meditation area, actually.
Okay. So not exactly a private area, but an area where,
Yeah.
folks are broadly not supposed to be milling about without.
Right,
purpose.
exactly. I would I'm going to give you a notice roll with a free fortune die on it.
We say notice. I just got detective.
Detective is absolutely is beautiful for that. Absolutely.
All right, free fortune.
Yes, everyone.
die.
By the way, for listeners, everyone has basically leveled up effectively. So
All right, so thanks to the fact that I have detective, this is better than it would be if I did not.
Okay,
Which stands to reason. It is 14.
yes, a 14. Excellent. All right. So Yuri, you're looking around, and looks like the screens have been shifted slightly recently, like very recently.
I have
As
a
if to
feeling
cut
that,
lines of sight off this little hole, little opening into the floor, very recently.
I have a feeling that someone is accessing the archives without either permission or without without everyone else knowing that they're doing so. I don't think this is simply a matter of a secondary entrance for reasons.
What this looks like is it looks like sort of a way to access the rafters area to do maintenance if need be. But it does not, like, you look at it carefully, it does not look like this thing's been opened up very often.
All right, so going into this area to access the archives, Yuri is going to like take like a book or a stick or something, whatever's lying around.
Sure.
Is going to use that to brace the hatch from the underside so that it cannot be opened by whoever would use it to scoot down here. Or at very least, they'll have to make noise doing it so I'll know they're coming.
Okay. Are you going to be using this area yourself, or are you going to are you just closing it behind whoever's that went down?
No, I'm dropping down through and I'm sealing it from the underside.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Got it. Okay, so they can't get back out that way easily.
Yeah. So no one's going to come at me from this way. If anyone's coming, they're coming through the main door. And
Fair enough.
That's going
Gotcha.
to be way easier to track.
Yes, okay, I got it. I see what you're saying. Got it. Okay. So you drop down, lower the thing down quietly behind you. I'm not making you roll another intrusion right now. And you are now in the rafters.
The home away from home.
Indeed. All right, so you scuttle about through the rafters. And I will say that it's going to take you a while to maneuver your way through here because you have not pre-scouted this area out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, this is exploration.
It
actively.
is also darker than you'd like it to be. Like, it is dark up here. The light, because all the lighting is below.
Right.
So yeah, it's going to take you a little while to get through there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to come back to you in a moment.
Sounds good.
All right. So for everybody outside,
Yes.
as you were all sitting out there, this is a couple. It's time passes. It's going to be roughly an hour or so. Maybe a couple hours. It's beginning to get dark, basically. When you all hear a loud bang and you see a big flash up in the sky.
Let's go break stuff.
Hold on. Does Zhao recognize this as one of his fireworks?
You can give me a detective roll, sure.
Yeah, like this is something that he makes these.
I know.
Himself, so
A 30 freaking 5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No, it's not yours because I didn't do it.
You look at it. That is not a firework. It is a burst of flame in the air.
Yeah, so like Zhao just kind of like pushes everybody to stay
this
down.
is not a black powder explosion.
He's like, this isn't ours. I don't know what's going on, but it's not ours. Everybody sit down and wait.
But explosion!
Explosion!
Listen, the only explosion that you need to worry about right now is
That
whatever
one!
flavor. No. Whatever flavor explosion with what I'm going to make for you for lunch. Okay.
These
These
really help the
dumplings.
appetite, breaking things.
These soup dumplings are to die for. Okay.
Yeah, Zhao is very much like, I have no idea what that is, but that's not one of my fireworks. And that's not even a firework.
Nope, it's not a firework.
So it's a burst of flame in the air.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 on odd jobs. Like, okay, here's some soup dumplings for Batu.
Just handing out snacks to the troops.
I guess that I'm gonna try and get a better vantage point. I guess. So like, I'll like kind of like climb into a tree. And
Sure.
Just kind of like see if I can, get a look at where the flame came from. If that gives me
Sure.
a better vantage.
Okay, give me a I guess notice.
Yeah. Okay.
5.
I only rolled a 5, so.
All right.
Oh well.
Yeah, you don't really notice much of anything else. What other skills do you have?
Let's see. I've got some info skills. I got gambling and intimidation. That's basically it.
Okay, what are the info skills you got?
Smithing and metallurgy is probably my closest one for anything
Sure.
fire related. Martial culture and merchant trading.
Yeah, no, there's nothing that would be particular help there. No.
Unfortunate. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you. I will say that with what Zhao said, or Shangyang, I'm not sure.
He is Zhao right now because he approached the bandits as Zhao.
Okay, so you're
can't
currently
turn into
Zhao. So
he
according
can't turn into Shanyang.
Okay, according to what Zhao said, you're yeah, that definitely is not a firework. Yeah, they have that little sort of like they have like little bits of the powder dropping and such and etc. It basically is a big burst of flame in the air. All right. However, I'm going to give you another notice roll now. You get a free fortune die on this one though, because you were in position to notice this.
Ah, sweet. 1 fortune die added.
9.
A 9.
That's plenty because this is not particularly subtle. From off to the north, you see what looks like. Well, the first thing you notice is you hear sort of a bunch. You basically hear like a bunch of the like birds and such sort of start quieting down very noticeably. And then you see what off in the distance, off to the north, approaching the temple. You see a bunch of black forms flying through the sort of flying through the sky, and yeah, they could be birds. They look kind of wrong.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to, I guess, shout a warning to people and point out towards the weird flock.
Yeah. It's definitely off to you guys are to the south of the temple, it's off to the north.
Yeah.
So you guys hear
Shout-
you guys hear Olan shout that out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I have a really dumb joke to make this aside before we do something serious. It's like,
Okay.
does Batu notice the Flavor Town sensation of the soup dumpling? I'm just kidding. Just like, can you do a notice check to see if I detect the flavor correctly? Just like,
If you want to.
Here's the issue with this isn't really Flavor Town. This is more like Tasteville. You know, just down the street. They get a lot of Flavor Town's mail.
what?
Okay.
All right. Anyways, so we get noticed. So
It's in
Ulan,
Flavortown County.
yeah. So the tri-county flavor. Let's see. The so Olan is to reiterate, Olan, what are you alerting us towards in this case?
Flock of birds in the sky.
There's a flock of what look kind of like birds approaching from the north. Big sort of black shadowy things flying towards the temple from the north.
I don't have anything to launch me, but-
After a burst of fire in the air that was not a firework, not black powder.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a guess as to what this might be. I'm just not sure if Daolu would be able to confidently state what it might be. But I will hazard the effort of just making the guess of Daolu proposing. Given the fact that we have seen the work of magic in the past, perhaps a conjuration to bring in something
those
akin
are
to those
demons.
fire beetles.
Those
Well,
are definitely demons.
not necessarily demons, but
He thinks that they're
something.
demons.
Like,
I mean, you've
Not necessarily.
run into demons recently, so
yes, it's like we can't like it may not be demons, but it's something that is summoned in. I wonder
I
if
mean-
this is.
I mean, the supernaturally summoned in monster things that can fly. I don't know what the particular nomenclature is, but I'm going to go with the brand name demons. The same way, like brand name, like yeah.
Let's listen, okay? Like just because you see a thing of facial tissue, you just can't call it a Kleenex, okay? That may help in making that. You may be causing brand generification of demons as a brand by that effort there, but the point is
I mean,
that
I think that's a good thing because we don't want hell to have a monopoly.
right, but also.
Chinese got a lot of hells, Jack.
But at the same time, it's also erasing the nuance of summoned extraplanar entities. It's really a fascinating field of study once you get into it. My point is that I mean, before these were just called hydroxes, and now they're called demons. I think Peter gets the reference there.
This is like any Pencil and Rigetti scene in like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Do I need to explain the joke for the class, Peter?
Probably.
Hydroxes are what Oreos ripped off.
Yep.
Oh,
Hydrox were
right. I remember
Hydroxes
that,
were the
yes.
original
Yep.
chocolate sandwich chips, cookies, and then Oreos became the thing. So,
Yep.
like, Hydroxes still exist too. That's
Oh, they
the
do.
funny
You can
thing.
still buy them.
I've had them. Yeah.
Yeah.
At any rate.
But anyways, yeah.
So-
But
You guys are now alerted that it looks some sort of supernatural presence approaching from the north.
all right. So
On
the one hand,
I will
yeah.
also say at this point you also think you can hear sort of what sounds like Ting Ting's group starting to move off to the west.
Oh, geez.
Maybe
don't know if they saw
it might
them.
have something to do with the fact that maybe they noticed this too. I'm just all I'm saying.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we didn't tell them that demons were involved in this, and we don't know if they fought them. We should, one of us should probably go over there and warn them.
That's up
about
to you
that.
guys. What are you doing?
I think it might be. I think Zhao is probably the best person at stealth here. That might be
You
the
are,
best
if I remember
option.
correctly, you absolutely are.
Yeah, because
I-
it's detective. It might be a good idea for him to do this.
like you just walk into the scene and one of the people's being pierced through by some demon. You're like, hey everyone, just a heads up, there might be demons on the way. Just letting you know. We saw something up in the sky, maybe unrelated to this, but you keep your eyes out, everyone. Okay, see you later.
All right.
All right, so you're gonna
Yeah,
head over to do that. What is
Yeah.
everybody else doing while Zhao is doing that?
I suppose we should still be ready to mobilize if necessary, even if Yuri has not indicated a need for us to make a push quite yet.
I mean, Yuri doesn't know anything about what's going on up there.
You're-
Like,
I'll say
she
this,
is underground.
I'm
As
pretty
you- as
sure
far
we're
as
gonna
we
have
know.
to go deal with some demons, or possibly fairies or outsiders, if you will. Anyway, we're gonna have to go
That's
punch them.
acceptable. That's an acceptable. Outsiders is a good assumption. Yes, it might be demons. It might be something else though.
I'm not saying it was demons, but it's probably
Yeah,
demons.
we like
It
we're
might
start.
be
We're start
pirates.
I was gonna say it's probably demons, but it's not. We don't know if it's definitely demons yet. Okay. There's
I'm pretty sure that in about 1,000 years, there's going to be some new religion that's going to label everything demons anyway. So
that's listen. I listen. That seems a bit bold of a prediction there, Batu. You know, no one can be that gullible to just believe that everything
just
is
the
demons.
flattening of like other religions and mythologies into just for demons. I'm pretty
It's
sure
okay.
it's going to happen.
Listen. It's okay for the religions to be flat if the world is flat. Correct. Yes. Anyways.
All right. So you guys are currently going to be waiting a moment. That's fine.
Our interest is. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna break and start going.
Okay.
towards meeting.
Olan is
All
making.
right, I'm on board. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Olan
Where are
and
you
Batu
going
have
to?
decided to move out for the temple. Got it.
The second Zhao leaves, everybody realizes they can just do what they want. Why are we listening to him?
Well, you know, Mulan went off somewhere, so clearly it's off to go fight some demons. I'm sorry, outsiders.
All right. So you guys are moving to do that. All right. Cutting back inside the temple.
Oh boy.
This is again a little bit earlier than that at the moment because
Right.
5 minutes ago.
basically, so you're skittering through you're sort of slinking carefully through the rafters, and you are keeping an eye up because you suspect there's someone else down here with you. And you guys are traveling through an area, and there's some areas that are sort of blocked off to sort of, for various reasons. As you're walking in sort of what's sort of like almost like a cut off sort of narrowed area that's sort of, it's almost like it's an air vent, but it's not exactly that.
Right.
Just because I want the visual appeal of an air vent, even though there are no air vents here, because those would not exist. You sort of round a corner down to this thing, and as you do so, you see rounding a corner, you see what looks kind of like, well, it's a vaguely humanoid form. It is both humanoid and spider-like.
Oh, it's a friend.
With
Could be a friend. Oh wait, hang on. Are we in a neighborhood?
you are you are not in a neighborhood. You are in a lone temple in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, it could be if we are in a neighborhood, it could be a friendly spider creature, but I'm not so sure then.
You know what? This does sound more like the kind of thing you'd expect to find in a hidden temple. This temple isn't hidden, so now, like, I'm just very upset.
Spider demon, evil
alrighty.
spider demon.
Nice.
All right, so
basically, both you and the spider thing sort of stare at each other.
Oh, is it up here with me and not down there?
No, it's in the rafters with you. You both round a corner and are staring at each other right now.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awkward.
hello. Am I in your transit?
Why are you here in the rafters? Are you here for the scroll too?
I'm mostly here just to make sure that these folks aren't benefiting from it anymore. If that's your goal, I think we can work together for a little bit.
So if you do not have problem if I acquire scroll.
Well, I do have a place that I would prefer it to go, but that's not the immediate goal. We could fight about it later.
The spider thing sort of, it's two very large red. It's you notice it has more than 2 eyes. Unsurprising, it's got 2 very large red eyes.
What,
And
the spider has compound eyes. The devil, you say?
well, no, it's like a spider. It's got like 8 eyes actually, but they're 2 very large ones. which
Look,
you
I
sort of see.
understand. It's going to give it a plus 30 chance to hit me with Thunderbolt.
No, it does not have. It does not have Thunderbolt. It blinks, sort of stares at you, looks at your outfit, looks at the outfit you're wearing. Oh, you are with her. No, this is not good. No.
Not friends with the local revolutionaries.
No, they are enemies of my master. So unfortunately, I think it is now a race. Bye. Skitters off.
Too bad. Knife down into fabric or leg or whatever to hold them in place.
You can try. Give me a martial arts roll. You're not like right in front. You're sort of. Oh, you're spending fortune. Okay, 17.
Yeah, stunting to pin them in place.
Okay.
They said race, and I cheat. So
Okay, no, you pin them in place, and you can skitter off if you'd like to instead.
good luck.
It's like, see my hand. What ooh.
Shakes one of the 3 free hands at you.
Basically, yes. Sort of trying to pull the knife out of its hand while doing this. Then you were to say, you actually, as you skitter off, you say, right, must alert, master. And off in the distance, Fornea, you hear an explosion.
Oh, everything's just going on now, isn't it?
Uh-huh. You hear an explosion. That sounds a bit like a firework going off, but a little bit different. Off in the sky above you, somewhere. It is very muffled down here.
Signal, and they're probably going to follow it anyway. I didn't specify what kind of fire. I meant like setting the place on fire, but that sounds like fire. So they're probably coming.
On the one hand, expecting us to do that is hilarious. It's probably true. Like, that's perfectly a character. I'm just thinking it's funny. We actually did it this time.
Thus explaining what has just happened. All right. So, Fornea, you are now in a race to try to actually acquire the scroll.
And you
did just give yourself a big advantage. All right. So I will say what else happens is that Zhao, you do warn Ting Ting that there are demons coming. So she has said she and some of her troops are going to go off and intercept the demons. And then she hopes that she's going to send some of her troops to try to funnel off some of the monks. You guys should crash in from the front. You guys all look like you are. So yeah, so she'll send people to help you when hopefully her people will get to you when they can. And you can head off back over towards the group. I assume you will arrive in time with the rest of the group getting through the front door. Zhao, if you assume you want to show up as Shangyang though.
No, he definitely isn't going to take the time to do that. He's just going to burst it. It would be too confusing for him to be Shangyang during this if the bandits come in. So
okay.
He's beating himself.
Okay,
right
that's interesting.
That's going to have potential consequences.
All right. Might.
So, you guys arrive through the front gates, which you basically arrive as they are closing the front gates, and yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for anything like that because and you see because like there's noise coming out these. You do hear the sounds. You can hear what sounds like people fight. The demons seem to have been intercepted. So, for the moment, the outsiders. We'll use that for the time being. They're demons.
Told ya.
Pony Boy's got to be out here somewhere.
And you see a bunch of monks sort of organizing because they've noticed that they also noticed the demons and are noticing things going on. So they're all organizing, and you see a few of the monks, the named monks you've run into before, have come back out, and you see Master Kong Wei sort of standing at the top of the stairs outside the temple, arms crossed, sort of looking like, looks over at you guys and goes, oh.
Did you find the scroll yet?
How goes your negotiations with the bandits?
Have
they been dealt
concluded.
with?
Yeah, they've definitely been dealt with.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the scroll? Because we came back to get it.
Of course you have.
Yep.
It is being retrieved as we speak.
Yes, it
Cool.
is.
He doesn't know that actually. Oh, by the way, he is not trying to be. He's not actively trying to lie at the moment.
I mean, neither have I.
I know you're not. This is very much a
To
moment
deal
of
with bandits.
This is called banter.
yes.
Yeah.
Very well.
So I'll just start sauntering forward. So this is probably about the time where you get the scroll, isn't it?
About the time when you go off and make sure those bandits don't come anywhere near the temple like they have already.
Oh, what bandits? Are you talking about all those demons that I'm pretty sure got summoned by some jerk? I'm sorry, outsiders. He turns back to yell at Donglu.
I'm
This
not
was a-
there.
Oh, you're right.
You two ran off when I was waiting for, well, Zhao to return from.
Okay, I can retcon this if that Zhao comes back to get you, so you're all here.
Okay.
'Cause I want you
Yeah,
all to be
fine.
here
yeah,
for this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can-
Zhao
you-
is with
If we
Daolu
wanna
right
fl-
now.
if we,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
if we
Go
want
in.
to flavor it a bit, we could
Yeah.
have us kind of like staggered very slightly. So like,
Yeah, sorry. I did not give you guys proper. I misunderstood what happened with Daolu. That's my bad. All right, so Daolu, while they've gone ahead, eventually Zhao comes back to camp. So Zhao, you come back seeing that Batu and Olan are gone. Zhao. There's just Daolu
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and Zhao looks at Daolu. It's like they like. I think the plan's gone to. We might need to go in.
Well, Ting Ting and her people are moving in, if only to cut off the demons.
Oh right, that is true. They are it's like Ting Ting's moving. We need to go in now.
Plus, that a big fight
What
in the
is
court,
that?
a big fight in the courtyard will be a large distraction for Yuri.
Yeah, true. So what does Daolu respond? Ooh, did we?
Sketch.
Should we do sketch?
Oh, Sketch is
he's
muted.
currently muted.
No, I'm muted because my attention's been getting split by a few things.
Oh, that's fine.
So,
Oh, okay.
like, I Dao is not going to be advancing anything. He's just along for the ride here. So,
So are you headed into the temple at the moment? With
if the party is going to the temple, Dao is going to be with.
that's
them,
fine. Okay,
yes.
yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, Zhao comes back and gets you to let you know the Ting Ting's moving, so you guys move into the temple. Got it. Good. That is fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to check. All right. So, all right. So what I need everybody to do is you arrive. Yeah, a fight's about to break out. So what I need everybody to do, including Yuri, is to roll initiative.
I had a feeling.
All right.
Oh
12.
no. Of all the times.
But you rolled a 12. That's good.
No, that was that.
No, you rolled a 10. You rolled a minimum.
I rolled 1.
I rolled a minimum. Rolled a 1 also.
Where's my speed? Where's my speed? Initiative. Here we go.
All right, you guys rolled that. All right, let me roll for
Oh.
the baddies.
Average.
All right. All right. I'm going to roll. Now I'm going to roll initiative. Boop. Okay, monk group 1. Sorry, there. Wait, actually, where are my notes? I'm going to double check whether I got the initiative correct for them. Oh, they are a little faster than I thought they were. No, not that. There we go. All right, monk group 1. Going on 11. Monk group 2. Wow, that's a really good roll.
Damn.
All right. Tang, the orange monk, rolls. He's pretty fast. He's on 13. Bao is on speed of 6. And he does not roll very well. The Swordmaster is... Wow, he's fast. I forgot that.
Concerning.
And Master Kong Hui is also pretty fast. Did not roll well, though. And the Spider Demon, who is unsurprisingly pretty fast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
13.
Okay.
But he's spending his first action. He is spending his first
a whole
action
action
doing
ahead of me.
nothing.
Yeah, I know. Like that's what I'm like. Oh no! Like I know their first action, but they get to take it before they get to go through that before them. So we're basically even
No,
anyway.
you actually
Damn
you,
it.
you have the lead. You have the lead currently. Because you actually get when you threw the knife and you got to skitter before anything else happened. Before I rolled initiative, you got that movement before that. So you have a full movement lead. Unfortunately, you did roll poorly. He rolled above average. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
I know.
they take their turn. I may be ahead, but I take.
They
they
take their turn,
first.
and then you both act again at the same time. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah. So
All
it's
right.
like, damn it.
All right.
It figures.
All right. So, the highest initiative is, I believe, 13.
That seems to be the case, yeah.
All right.
Someone rolled a
No,
14
you
in there.
rolled a 14 in there.
Oh, you did.
That's
I
the,
did. Sorry. The
okay,
the
that's
Swordmaster.
Bylon.
Bylon actually gets to move first. He will take an action. Where are you? Yep. He's going to spend a shot. One shot action, and he's going to shout out tactical advice and information to the temple monks. That is his action on 14. The monks get a benefit while he stands. While he's able to stand and give them tactical advice, they get a bonus to attack rolls.
It's by land, you said, right?
That is by land, yes. He is.
But not,
Yeah, the Swordmaster that hold on, Mark.
Yes. He is a tactician.
Yep, we share weapons and also a name.
Oh, actually, yeah. Similar name. He's not. There's no relation there, but.
Well, no, because that's
They're-
given name.
Yes,
that's
yes.
family name.
Both of you are named Lon. Yes. All right. That's it for 14. We're on to 13 where he gets attacked again.
Right, because he did a one shot.
He did a one-shot action. Yep. All right. We're gonna cut back inside. The spider pulls the knife out of its hand. It yelps. You hear it screeching. Very obviously, Cornelia, you hear something obvious. You hear what sounds like obvious cursing in language you do not understand.
I feel bad about it being in the hand because I was genuinely going for like clothes or something.
It's not really wearing clothes.
I don't feel bad enough to undo the action. Let's
Yeah,
put it
no.
that way.
It's got at least three more hands. So
I'm not justifying it. I know what I did.
I'm just saying, it's less impaired than a normal person would be. All right, that is its action. Bylon will. He's gonna wait a moment, I think, actually. All right, so the monks on this side. Oh, hang on. Let's move. We'll advance. You guys are a little bit too far away to actually directly engage this turn, so Yerp. So they're done. They're just going to run forward to get ready to fight as quickly as they can. Tang, the orange monk. Yeah, he does. All right, he is going to leap, vaulting forward with incredible speed and using prodigious leap, and vault forward to Ajao.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Wah! Yeah. Oh. So you're a Zhao. So well, my apologies to you. My apologies to the Imperial bureaucracy, but you are unfortunately not supposed to be on our in our territory at the moment. So and he attacks you with a flurry of blows from his 2 sticks.
All right. Is that 13?
This is on 13. He's vaulting at you and attacking.
No. Did you just roll
No.
13?
No.
the attack hasn't happened yet.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not defending, so
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're not dodging. Okay. Got it.
yeah.
His actually is that. All right. Whata! A 15.
That does hit.
All right.
My toughness is my defense is 13. My toughness is 8. My armor doesn't help with this, so
All right.
so that's 7.
I'm sorry. He's actually using Nunchaku, but all right. So
That's
that's
7 plus whatever your damage is. Yeah.
all right. So 7. Your defense is how low?
My defense is 13. My toughness is 8.
So he hits you by 2.
Okay, hits
Yeah.
me by 2.
So-
Oh right, it's the difference between it's the difference. Okay.
So it's by 2, and you damage on the Nunchaku is, I believe, normally 8. So 10 damage.
So 2 points. 10
He has not.
damage, so
He
I
has
take-
not activated. He has not activated his Whirl of Fury thing yet.
All right, so I'm taking 10 damage.
Yes,
Okay.
10 damage minus your toughness.
All right. Well, that's the toughness case, so I'm taking 2.
2 wound points. Yeah. Bonk.
Dunk.
All right. That is it for him. He probably should have actually activated Whirl of Fury, but there's a reason he did not.
All right. So we are on.
We're on.
12?
We're still in 13.
Okay.
I'm debating what Bylon's going to do. Bylon will stride forward to about here-ish through this here, drawing his sword, and he just sort of says, "I would advise that you all leave the temple peacefully."
Try to remember like which of these was the one that Daolu like impressed upon during the fight. Was it Bao, the green monk back there?
Yes, it was Bao. Yes.
God, okay. I have an idea for my turn. It's really, really dumb. Probably won't work, but I'm gonna throw it out your way. What's this? What's this?
Okay.
All right, so Bylon says that.
Yeah,
Is
that's
he making any other action?
He is drawing his weapon, and that is all he's doing this turn. Yes,
Okay.
he is not attacking.
All right.
He is sort of shouting sort of general advice to the monk. He's sort of also he's obviously clearly directing the regular monks though. All right, that is it for 13, 12.
All
I
right.
go on
I'm
12.
I'm on
Go ahead.
12 as well.
Yep. As I am.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Do we want to do this in like the order of like our thematic opponents here of Tang, Bailan, and the Green Monk? In which case, like
That
Zhao
is
can
the Kung Fu
respond.
way of doing things, yes.
Yeah. All right. Then I think Zhao, he pulls back a little bit from Tang, the Green Monk,
Orange monk.
and levels. Well, Orange Monk, you're right. And like he says, like the Imperial inspectors go anywhere there's corruption, and you're as corrupt as they come. And he fires his first firework launcher
All right.
at Tang.
Awesome.
All right, so that's a guns.
I might suggest a fortune here.
If I miss, it's still good for me. So either way,
Yep. Yes, Zhao has picked up bag full of guns.
yes,
So you
Yeah,
miss.
Speaking of,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad.
There's
negative.
definitely a miss.
All
So yes, you fire the firework.
Auto rocket goes zipping off.
Yep. The monks are leaning
Yeah,
to
so-
one side. You were attempting to fight with rockets?
it's like Zhao like drops the empty firework launcher and he pulls out an even bigger one. He's like,
Zhao, no. Just because the great Sean Young is able to use fireworks effectively doesn't mean you can.
I know you're a big fan of Sean Young, as am I. We both have the same. We both have the T-shirts for the fan club.
It just has a goat on it, just like a normal ass goat.
Like just like calmly chewing something.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
that
he-
is. All right,
He pulls the next one out. It's like it's the latest in advancements.
I see. The monk arches an eyebrow, sort of shrugs. All right, I guess next in order
guess-
would be
Ulan.
Ulan, I guess.
Yeah, Ulan.
All right, I'm going to unsheath my sword slowly, and I'm going to step past Batu while approaching the steps.
Yep.
And I'm going to. I am going to. From this position, slightly closer to him, I'm going to. This is such a bad idea.
Do it.
I'm going to use my info smithing and metallurgy to try and look at his sword and see if it allows me to gaze into his heart.
All right.
Part of the blade.
This is what Olan would do.
Yep.
I
nope.
know.
I love it.
Do it.
13.
I only rolled a 13. That's a bad roll for me, but
All right.
which it kind of makes sense. Like, it is not the ideal condition for me to do this. So.
All right. What are you trying to glean from this? Is sort of the question. Sort of.
Is Bylon an honorable person who, if he knew the situation, would side with us instead of these people?
Oh, that's a good question.
But
All right.
Put it to you this way: does she think that there is enough good in him, and consider that this is Olan we're talking about?
Right.
All right.
All right. To answer the question does he have honor? Yes, he is actually he is an honorable man. To your read,
Okay.
whether he would side with you or not, you are not sure.
I
Okay.
have a very silly idea, Peter, about this. That's kind of serious.
Hmm?
Having some check that can be applied that where the DC modifies each attack, basically each volley of attacks. Kind of like it's almost like doing diplomacy via sword play.
I was thinking
And
about
like you-
something along those lines.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
going to give you more rolls, Nick, as you cross blades with him.
All right. This is not the way I'm supposed to be playing this character, but in terms of mechanics, but we're gonna duel this out. I am going to take a fighting stance.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, the master of this temple is engaged in corruption. You should not be siding with him. And I will give him I guess a chance to say something back, but if he doesn't, then I am going to attack.
Okay, make your attack. He looks at you. He looks at you with sort of world weary, sort of sad eyes, and says, and sort of gestures, sort of a come cross blades with me, sort of gesture at you.
All right. She takes a deep breath, and I'm going to attack.
Okay.
15.
All right. Well, I hadn't decided whether I wanted to do anything yet. I'm going to give him a. I hadn't decided whether I wanted to have him dodge her yet before you rolled. So I want to.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I did kind of jump that in.
That's okay. It's not a problem. What is his defense? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a d6 on on evens. He will attempt to parry. On an odd, you have gotten in before he got a chance.
Okay.
Odd, you catch him off guard. You slip your blade past his, and you do land a strike.
All right.
So basically, your blades do do clash, but you manage to. He doesn't get the parry up in time. Basically,
Right.
had he actively parried there, you would have, yeah. So, he
Right,
doesn't lose the shot though. So, All right, so you hit. You hit by, if you roll 15, you hit him by 1. So it's 11 damage, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah, I do 10 damage with my sword, yes.
So it's 11 minus his toughness of, I think, 6. Yes, his toughness is 6, so he takes 5 wound points.
All right, so a couple things happen here since I have hit him.
Mm-hmm.
One is that I'm going to go ahead and spend a fortune to use my Rippling Death, or well, one chi, it's not Rippling Death, sorry. It is Water Sword.
Okay.
And I don't spend anything for this. I'm trying to. Sorry, it's been several weeks since we
That's
played.
fine. That's fine. It's okay.
Okay. I'm going to do. All right. Okay, I'm going to use my water sword here. Since I hit a named foe, a number of named foes equal to your swerve lose a shot each. If my swerve is more than 1, how much was the swerve?
You hit by 1.
Was it only 1? Okay, so if it's only if it's more than 1, so that doesn't go off. But I will use my backslash. I'll
Yep.
spend a chi
Okay.
for this, and then I roll a die.
Yep.
And it's odds or evens here, so it's an odd. So only 1 mook drops.
All right, we'll
But
drop a mook.
I'll yeah.
I'm
I'll
assuming it's a group.
basically,
Assuming it's a group near you. You're gonna go for.
Yeah, I guess I drive him back and kick something into them to
Sure.
behind him.
You kick a tile up and knock one of the mooks out.
Something that does happen is my new ability goes off, which is Flashing Katana, which allows me to, for free, give an ally a boost.
Ooh. Okay.
So I think that it probably makes the most sense, given the context, for me to give this to Daolu right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I've kind of like given you an opening in this group of monks in front of us.
So boosts is basically a free fortune, if I remember correctly, right?
Yep.
All right. I've been thinking about this.
I thought it was just a +1 to
Or is it plus?
attack
No, it's
or a
+1. You're right.
+2
No,
to
it is +1.
defend.
You're right. That's right. That's right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not insignificant.
Oh, no, it's
in this.
In
not.
fact, a +1 is actually more useful for me in this context.
Yes, it is. Because yeah.
So-
all right. So Dalu.
Okay, so premise is very simple.
Yep.
Daolu runs up this tree,
Yep.
jumps upon a branch, uses it as a trampoline while ripping off another branch to fly over the air and attack Bao
All right.
through that whole sequence there.
Just going over the monks is pretty good. I like it.
Just full crane style.
Yes. like basically you see like this person fly through the air holding a tree branch in hand as he comes down to go after Bao in this case here.
All right. Fine. Bao sort of looks at you. You see him. You vault through there and put the tree branch. He looks up, and he just has this gigantic grin on his face, and sort of gestures at you to come at him. Like, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
That's a 21. Actually, wait a minute. Is that 21 there? It did not. Oh no. Actually, my mistake. No, that's a 25.
What?
That's because it only said +15. It's supposed to be +19 for this attack.
Yep. Plus
It's the
plus 1
improvised
from you.
weapon,
Improvised weapon +1.
+2 for versatile master.
Plus 2 for merciful
+1
master.
from the boost. That's
Yep,
a
no, that makes
25 for.
That'll
Yeah.
make sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. A lot of yes. Skitches entered stacking boost territory.
Yeah.
Come at me.
All right.
He came-
So
Oh
you
no.
rolled a
No.
You rolled a
Let me
double checking math here. Okay.
no. Yeah, double checking here.
Did you?
No,
Did you spend a fortune die on that?
I should have. It's just like the way. Yeah, I guess the
Okay, you
fortune
did.
die was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yes, you did.
it is-
You absolutely did spend a fortune die.
Yeah. Okay,
5
so
plus 5
25.
minus 4.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's such a ridiculous modifier.
25 minus his defense of not that good. So you hit him by 12.
Okay. This is a small improvised weapon, so that's going to be a total smackdown of 20.
All right. Minus his. All right. And. Okay. Minus his toughness of 9 is. All right. So it's 20. So it's 11 wound. That would be 11 wound points.
Like Daolu's first move in any fight is to somehow fall into his first attack.
Yeah, it's
seems.
great.
That's sort of like
I love it.
attack 1 is the aerial assault.
Dalu has found that the one way to defeat the Iron Shirt technique, and that is just sheer foolery.
And also, I will make sure that the fall does not look graceful at all. It's like one of those things where the arms are flailing and stuff, but then somehow, like, here, like, lands in sort of a hero stance, like, always using the sprint as a sword.
Hang on. He actually can activate his Iron Shirt. He does not have his Iron Shirt technique up. He gets it, but that actually is a reaction. I am sorry to turn it on.
Do it.
All right, so this is it's a renamed. I'm renaming it. It's divert blow from the faux sticks. He has to activate it basically whenever he wants. Normally, you have to spend a shot to do this, but due to shenanigans, he does not.
So he gets to.
If the attack,
this guy.
Iron Shirt basically what it does is if the attack does 5 or less damage, it does 1. Otherwise, it does 3.
So you reduce the damage down to 3 for damage.
Oh my god!
What
gonna take forever to stake out.
Wow.
Now, is that a permanent thing, or is that just for a one-off reaction?
He has to do that reaction every time. And there are normally it would cost him to do it. As long as the shenanigans of the Templar are active, the cost is reduced.
So we need to take out the shenanigans of the
Yes, you do. They all have something.
You mean I need to take out the shenanigans? In
They
the temple.
all have something like this.
Yeah. Got it. All right. But anyways,
This is why I'm mad that I rolled so low, because I knew this was going to happen.
I don't think you've been able to resolve it in one action, though. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But the longer I take, the more struggle you guys have to deal with.
Struggle.
So,
This is fun. This is great.
we'll see how long you hold that tune. All right.
So for free, he gets to reduce the damage to 1 or 3 every single attack.
Basically.
God.
Normally it's not free. Normally it is not free.
Right.
All right. Anyways. So yeah. So Dalu like makes that diving strike there.
Yeah, so the 3 thuds into him and he goes, well done. All right, that is it for 12, I think.
You drop the giant hammer on his face and he just no-sells it.
Pretty much. Yeah, he basically pulls a Batu, honestly.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be more dressed if he pulls a Hogan anyways.
No.
For me, brother.
Batu's a way better seller than Hogan is.
Yeah.
Batu's
way more giving on defense. Yeah.
Anyways.
The other monks move up. They do not get into combat this turn.
Okay.
That is it for 11.
Oh boy.
They act again on 8. All right, so 11, 10.
Yep.
All right. You are the player. You get to go first.
Alrighty. So I presume that we basically kind of met at like a Y intersection.
Pretty
basically.
much. I mean,
Okay.
like basically, let me sort of do a quick sketch here. So I can do that quickly. All right. Freehand, sure.
Because I imagine if like both of us were going forward in the hopes of finding it, that means that one person was going the wrong way, and that makes for a very awkward scene. So I figure we met like at a T or a Y intersection.
Well, there's an idea.
Gotcha. It's more like an H.
H. So I actually have a wild idea. Considering
basically that's
Yuri...
so if you see on the map there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's basically the sort of thing you were on. Basically, you were basically heading to the rafter he was on. He was heading to the rafter you were on. Effectively.
Right, so one of us was going the wrong way then.
Or you may have had different. You were doing something. Yes, it's possible one of you going the wrong way. It's also possible you kind. Also, you might have been basically just there may have been reasons I wanted the visual of you running into each other like that more than anything.
No, I get you. All right, so by the magic of the plot, Yuri's going to run off in the correct direction.
Pretty much.
Maybe Yuri's
she's going to do it by virtue of after pinning the spider, she's actually going to drop from the rafters and head into a dead sprint. But to add a little flair to the matter, she's going to knock over like a bunch of books or whatever, and she's going to take the powder bag and set it on fire so that there's a fire field behind her.
Okay.
that the spider's going to have to navigate. Basically, I'm stalling using fire.
Uh-oh.
That was a goof on my part. Reloading. Sorry about that. Should be fine now.
Do I need to repeat?
Nope. No.
Okay.
That was. I just reloaded the page by accident.
All good.
Whatever.
But yeah, I'm going to just take knock a bunch of books and scrolls over. Going to take the powder bag.
Yep.
Set that on fire. Set a firewall for distance. And I have a question here. Given that this seems to be what would qualify as a chase.
Mm-hmm.
Can I default to drive?
Not necessarily default, but is drive appropriate for this? This is a thought that occurred, and I'm not saying this is a good idea.
No.
I'm just wondering. Okay.
No.
I'm just all right. Let's be clear. Because I have not looked over those rules yet.
No, we're not. This is effectively a chase, yes, but I instead of drive will probably use martial arts.
Oh no, my weakness.
Unless you want to, for now, you know what? Since it's a chase, I'll let you use drive.
Okay.
If you prefer. So give me. So you
the
set
funny thing is, martial arts is higher. It's just I always roll it back.
Roll whatever skill you want to roll.
I don't believe in curses, so I don't believe that's a good rationale.
No, you
for
should know. You
rolling
should use
something
martial arts.
No,
should be
I
using
should.
martial-
I should. Yeah.
But
Fortune
yes,
die, but yes.
no, fortunately, that's fine.
See,
I got nothing.
just for fun. Just for fun. See,
You're still unjustified in that point, though.
I know, but it's funny.
All right. So, yep, you basically set the fire behind you and open up a lead.
There was a minor boom from inside of the temple.
Yes. Zhao, you hear the sound of black powder being set off.
It's like that's the sign.
Okay, well, let's move into the temple. Let's go to the temple now, everyone. That's the sign.
All right.
Way ahead of you.
All right. That is.
To be fair, she probably heard his gunpowder going off first.
All right.
Yes.
Well, the spider demon is also on 10 and will try to close.
Enjoy Firefield.
Yeah, that will yes, you will see in a second. All right, he rolls well enough that he would close with you. However, you set the fire behind him, so he can't actually close with you.
Hallelujah.
So you maintain your lead. It's like, ha! Yes, I will close it. I will get the scroll before it. Fire! Why would there be a what? Ah! I have to go back the other way now. Ah!
I may be a bad ninja, but I still know ninja.
I'm a terrible ninja, but a great pyromaniac.
Not even a pyromaniac. I just happen to have a
players
fire
on,
bag.
Are there any other players on 10?
Nope.
All right. The orange monk. All right, he is all right, well, he will use his nunchaku on Yu Dalu, and he will use Whirl of Fury.
You mean on Zhao?
Zhao, sorry, yes. My bad. All right. This boosts his damage with it. Normally this would cost a shot to activate. But well, we'll see. 16.
16 will hit.
All right. So basically, yeah. All right. So he hits you. That is what's the damage on this? Oh dear God. All right. That's not gonna be his free power. Sorry. No. That he's going to spend a shot to activate this. He's not doing anything this round. This shot.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, that. Duh. That's why it costs a shot. It's a keyframe power. Got it. All right, so you spend the shot activating Whirl of Fury. That boosts his damage than Shaku for the keyframe.
Okay.
So he goes again at 9.
so-
I'll reroll his attack then.
Yeah. Okay. I was saying,
I'm like, wait a minute, that is way too much damage for me to for it to have no cost. Sorry. Whirl of Fury is also busted as fuck. Just
maybe what we do with this is that like he doesn't have to reactivate that next keyframe.
something like that. Yeah, that'll probably be what it was. But it's something along those lines. Anyways, yeah, he does not act on until 9. All right. Dooba. I had planned most of this out, but I've forgotten that was yeah. All right, Bylon. Sort of looks out at the blow you landed, nods, steps back, and comes in with sort of a flurry of feints and strikes at you, and attempts to land a solid blow.
I'm going to declare a dodge.
I figured. What is Bylon's? All right, he is. All right, okay, yeah, he's normally at that. All right. All right, so 17.
That hits me exactly.
All right, well that is 10 damage.
Oh, all right. So that is 4 wound points for me.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, that is it for him. He has to get on 7.
All right.
Mooks.
Batu just hanging out here all by himself.
Mooks are coming down to Batu.
Oh, thank God. I can start making use of Force Stance.
Yep.
Force stance triggers when someone misses, I believe.
Yep.
Right.
All right. Monks get to go. Open roll. What is their martial art? They're actually, for Mooks, they're actually competent. Yep. All right. They're getting +1 to their rolls due to Bylon being a tactical genius. A 12.
Exactly.
That's boxcars.
Goddamn. All right. Well, normally, I believe their damage is 10, which does not get their toughness.
No.
So their box cards lets them do a point of damage.
Oh, really?
So ha-ta! With they're coming with a sword and they scratch you.
Huh. Good for you.
Next guy.
I feel like that's a reason.
He misses you.
Exact hit.
Hooray! I get to act on next shot.
Yep. All right.
It's like a whole extra action for you this sequence.
Yes.
It is.
Another miss.
Yep.
And another hit. This is not boss cars, therefore it does not hurt you.
Yeah.
Ah, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, someone nicked me. Wow. So you get to act on 9, I guess, then, Eric.
Yeah.
That's pretty spiffy.
So I'm just gonna sorta. He's way over there. How is Zhao doing?
Zhao?
This guy.
Zhao will be fine. Like I can start dodging if I need to.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna take a shot at the monks behind him first to just get rid of those guys.
That is totally fair.
So
we
what
on
I'm going
9?
to do is I'm going to, because I'm on 9 now.
Yep, we are. That is it for 10. So we're on to 9.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to do is the guy who scratched me.
Yep.
I'm going to pick him up and use him and throw him at Master Kong West. Way.
All right.
Where is Conway? Oh, there he is. All the
Way
way
in
over
the
there.
back. I'm going
Oh,
right
you-
through the temple here.
You're
The little pagoda.
dear.
I will. Normally, I would say that seems a bit far, but it is Batu, so I'm cool with it.
I will burn a fortune on this.
Very well.
exactly what I normally roll. It's establishing shot, so 14 probably still doesn't hit him.
No, 14 hits him exactly.
Oh wow!
Oh, cool.
Ah!
So we hear a series of.
Yeah.
Bonk.
The other question is, did Batu like throw him over the temple in the middle there, or did
No,
Batu
he-
throw him through the
You
walls?
said through.
The temple is that area in the middle is more like a gazebo. It's open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start striding forward, going. You get that scroll yet? You should probably start moving.
Okay, so the monk comes flying through and slams into Master Kongwei. And Kongwei sort of stands there as the monk sort of falls down to the ground unconscious before him. Looks down, shakes his head. You idiot. Looks up at you. You have some physical strength. That is impressive. Your technique may be lacking, however. He says, cracking his knuckles. Is anyone else on 9? Players?
I think Zhao, Ulan. Well,
Oh, that's right. You
Ulan
three. All
dodged.
3. Yes. Right. Yes. Daolu,
I dodged.
Olan, and
So I dodged.
Olan dodged, right. So
What is Bao on, by the way? What is his?
Bao? Bao is on 8, I believe.
Okay, so I do get one more attack before he.
Yes,
turn.
he's on
Got
8.
it.
Yep. Go ahead and do
Okay.
your thing.
I can't help but notice I didn't actually do any damage to Master Hongwei.
No, you
But-
did not. You hit him exactly, and the throne guy does not do enough. Does not be. Normally,
Does not beat his toughness.
like I will say, normally this would do damage. Yes.
He has improved toughness.
He does.
I've improved whacking. So
That's fine.
Yep.
All right, Dalu, why don't you go first? I think you have a plan.
So
All
what
right.
is-
So in my case here, I'm just gonna do is just attack on Bao. Bao kind of moving about, not doing a lot of damage, but at least keeping Bao's attention on me.
Yep.
So 16. Fortune again because make sure because I'm not gonna do a lot of damage. I'm not gonna bother with fortuning because it does give me accidental offhand if I fail the attack,
Okay.
which will be useful for dodging here. So I'm gonna not use a fortune.
You hit anyways.
I'll hit like
That's
a
a-
truck.
That's a 17. That's only a +1 overall there. So his defense was 12.
Yes. So it's 5.
So
5. So
which
it's,
makes it 13, which gets reduced down to 3.
13 damage minus his toughness of 9.
Okay, so it gets
Oh
down
no,
to
sorry.
1.
So yeah. So minus toughness 9 is that's still reduced. It would normally be 4. It is 3.
Yeah, that's still 3. That's actually the minimum threshold there. So like,
Oh no,
you
sorry.
know,
It's 5 or less damage is reduced to 1. My bad.
yeah. So still, yeah. Daolu makes the hit and just kind of like moves around, like
Yep. Bonk. He's like,
doing their esoteric fighting style with a stick.
yep. All right. Zhao.
All right. Zhao like takes a moment and he just kind of dives like back and away from
Okay.
Tang, and he kind of like the scene just kind of slows down as he kind of does like a Max Payne, slow mo shot
Sure.
at the monks behind him with the firework launcher.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw a fortune die on this one.
Absolutely.
16.
That will absolutely take a mook out. Totally take a monk out. Absolutely.
All right. So like the firework explodes on the
Blah.
monk.
Ah!
Does this would normal? Did that explode or is that nope? That's normal. Okay. So if Tremble's Evildoers does activate, the other 4 monks there will cheese it. It depends on whether or
Normally
not
it
you
would not
I
act.
would block it.
Normally, in normal situations, Master Kongwei would be able to do this, but he is distracted and he can't actually convince them to stay. So they book it.
Yeah, good job, Batu.
But, yeah.
Good
I
job,
love that-
Batu. Being
I love that-
distracting.
That's true. I mean, to
secret
be
to fucking
fair,
up any the secret to foiling any tactical plan and messing with morale is to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I mean, it's a good
True.
strategy.
and
Oh yeah.
That
By the way,
other guy did
that
get
temple
to
monk
himself, though.
you hurled is out.
yeah.
He is very unconscious. All right.
It just like lands up against the wall with powder everywhere, and then when he falls off of it, there's a perfect indentation of his body outlined in smoke and smog and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Master Kongwei will stride forward,
Oh dear.
and he drops into a Wing Chun stance and throws some punches at Batu.
Bring it.
Well, everybody Wing Chun tonight.
Well, first we gotta have fun tonight.
Holy
first.
crap! What a terrible roll.
Holy crap!
Yes!
I get to act again.
I just keep winning.
Yeah, you act on 8 now. So he comes in, he's like, "Ah, da, 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 da," and he somehow manages to not hit Batu.
Here's the thing. He's expecting Batu to dodge. Batu's just standing there.
Yes, he is throwing punches
Batu.
where every logical place someone would dodge to.
Batu is not dodging though.
Yes, it's like, why did you not move?
Because you expected me to. Bonk.
Well, that is it for 9. So yes, 8.
Right.
Another fortune.
If you'll,
I'm
hold on.
sorry. Go ahead.
If you'll allow me, I might be able to help you here.
Actually, Tang should go because Tang was going to act on 10, and he used a shot to turn his thing on.
Oh, you're right,
he's
thank
gonna
you.
Go on 9.
Give me 1 second.
Good job tracking all that, Ash, because there's been a lot of changes with all these combatants.
Yes, I just that's what I was just looking at Orange Monk there. Like, that's what. Yep. I just got to wait. There's another 9 there. I was about to say that. All right, Tang comes flying in with a flurry of nunchaku blows at you. The nunchaku flurry at you.
Okay, I am going to do
A dodge.
a dodge on this one.
Sure.
So that's what, +3?
Yeah. Well, he misses you. He would have missed
Yep.
you even if he would have missed you even if I used the old roll, but if you with the dodge. So
Like, to be fair, there are nunchucks on fire, and Xiao has fireworks.
they're not on fire. They are flurried.
They're flurried. Okay.
He is spinning them about at incredible speed.
They're delicious branded blended milk drink.
He is going all Bruce Lee on your ass, or trying to. All right. That is it for 9. 8. Batu.
All right.
All right. You
And
wanted to go next?
Batu,
so-
Olan, and Bao.
Yeah, I might be able to help you here if I can get my flash katana to go off again. So
All right.
I will start with my new smithing and metallurgy roll, and we'll see how well that goes.
All right. Yeah, you did hit him last turn, so you did crossblade last turn, so you get another roll.
Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Yeah, you get no further insight into Master Bylon at the moment.
I guess I would rather roll that poorly on that roll than on this
Yeah.
one. I will spend a fortune die to try and attack him directly again.
He will attempt to parry.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see how well this goes.
Ooh.
22.
That's a good hit.
Well, his parry saves 3 damage.
All right.
Sorry, no. Sorry, his parry saves 5 damage.
Ooh.
That's his benefit.
Oh dear. All right. So what do I hit him by? Is it just 1 then? If he's...
No, his defense is 14 base, so he gets him up to a 19. You hit him by 3.
Okay. So as a result of that, that does trigger my my water sword.
Okay.
So a number of named foes equal to the swerve, which is 3, lose 1 shot each.
Ooh.
Nice.
So we're gonna do that to Kongwei
Yeah, I kind of guessed.
and to Tang. And I will do it to wait, so he just dodged, so that brought him down to
Taking a share on the same shot if you do that.
right. But I'm so Bylon just dodged, correct?
Yes,
so
he did.
That would bring him down to 8. Is that correct?
Bylon is going again on 6 next.
Okay.
Drop down to 5.
Drop down to
Yeah.
5. Or I could put it on Bow.
Which means he would not act this shot. He acts next shot. Bow's
put it on
about to
Bao.
act. Go to Bow? All right.
I think let's put it on Bow, because just based on how it's working out.
Sure.
I think the action economy works better that
All
way.
right. That's cool.
And then also my flashing katana goes off, which means that I'm going to give Batsu a boost.
Okay.
Woot.
So that is my turn.
All right.
All right. Why didn't you dodge? Because you expected me to.
Oh, sorry.
Bonk.
For my damage as well, Peter, I had 1 damage on Blooded Blade because of the
Mook, you dropped.
Rippling Death. I spent
So that
last.
is 10 plus, I said you hit by 3. So 14 damage
13.
minus his toughness.
And
is,
that also that uses up the 1 charge on Blooded Blade I had. So it'll just be default damage next time.
So that is... All right. That does not trigger. Okay, good. All right. Batu.
Yeah, I shrug. You expected me to dodge, and I bonk him.
Yep.
Bit of unfortunate dishonest.
I kind of figured.
18.
Oh my, you hit him.
Very good.
Excellent.
Does that
Alright.
include my +1?
This does not include your plus
So it's a
one. That is
19.
19.
You hit him by 5.
Excellent.
He was absolutely not going to try to dodge you. He does not think he does not have that high opinion of your technique at the moment.
That's fine. So it is 13 plus 5. That's
18
yeah,
damage.
18.
That will do some damage, actually. His toughness is currently 10.
Oh. Good for him.
Currently. Normally it's 6.
Oh, this guy hacks like crazy.
Yes. He's the master of the temple. He gets the most benefits. All right, so he takes 8 wound points. Ow! You thump him. He's like, oh! That got through my iron shirt technique.
Iron what now? Maybe we should upgrade to steel. I hear it's a better metal.
All right.
What's steel?
That is it for 8, I think. All right, we're on to 7 then.
Did Bao attack Daolu in that?
No, because he had a shot. He had lots of shot due to Olan's water sword.
Got it. So they're on 7
So
now. Got it.
basically, Olan, whenever she attacks, she's flashing light and such all over the place, blinding people and doing crazy shit.
Yeah. I just forgot about
Yeah, that's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
We're on to 7. He'll attack now, but
Yeah, trust me, all the number of people who are losing shots left and right, it's hard for me to keep track of too.
Fair enough. Fair
all
enough.
right.
There.
Oh, sorry. No,
I'm inside.
I am incorrect. There are some mooks who get to go.
Okay.
I'm lucky. I don't have to worry about any of this.
Yar. All right. 2 mooks on Zhao, 1 mook on Olan.
All
All
right.
right.
We'll
I
do
might as
Olan
well
first.
dodge now, because I was gonna dodge against Byline anyway, and the dodge stays up, right?
For this shot, yes.
For the shot.
Does not.
So I should not dodge, and I should not dodge if
Yeah.
I want to be able to dodge
Correct.
Byline, basically. Okay, then I will just let it attack me.
It rolls a 9.
Okay.
I would not. Don't wasting dodges on mooks is not always the best idea. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you have 6 of them coming at you, there might be some value to
Yeah,
it.
it'll last for the whole shot, but and one more on. These are in Zhao. No,
Nope, not even close.
not even close. All right, cool. That's it for the mooks. So we're on to
Shots
7, which is Bao, the group of mooks who are no longer here, and the spider and Yuri. So Yuri.
All right. It's something that seems to be sufficiently important enough to probably be the scroll in sight.
Not yet.
Alrighty then. I don't think there's anything I can meaningfully create an obstruction with at this moment. So Yuri's going to focus on just high speeding it as hard as possible.
Okay, you're gonna go for speed. Okay, go. Give me a roll. You're just gonna try to open up the lead. Open your lead more. That's fine.
Yo,
14.
There you go.
There you go.
All right,
19.
Spider gets to go. Make the roll for the Spider, who's going to attempt to try to close.
come on, boxcar fail.
Nope,
I'll take it.
he does not
All right,
manage.
so
You
one-
manage to extend your lead a bit. Now he has some certain advantages, but being a spidery guy, but unfortunately he did not roll well enough there for that to matter.
I imagine it's not helped by the fact that it's like, oh, we're outside of the tiny crawl space that the spider's probably good at
Yeah,
navigating.
you are actually very correct.
Uh-huh. I had a feeling.
If you were actually in an enclosed space, you'd be getting a penalty, and he would be ignoring it. Actually, technically speaking, he would be getting a bonus basically. Because that's how
Yeah,
they hit. That's how
like-
they hit. It's
Yeah, because they add numbers instead of subtracting them
Yep.
in that respect in this game. Yeah.
Yep. You basically he'd get the bonus against adverse conditions. All right. But this is
Yeah.
open enough, and the rafters are not narrow enough for him to get his bonus there either. If they were really narrow rafters, like he'd have an advantage, obviously, being a spidery type. All right. Excellent. Yes. All right. That is on 4. You guys are both on 4 next. All right. All right, it's Bao. All right, Bao cracks his knuckles, drops into a tiger stance, and comes tearing at Daolu.
I'm wondering if I should just active dodge first, just to be safe, too.
That's up to you.
Probably not the worst plan. Like,
Oh, let's just
well,
try
this
this
is
time.
this is on 7, right? Yeah. So if you dodge here, you will be one short attack, an attack action over the whole sequence.
No, because I'm at 6. So I do 6.
Oh, you're
You
at
might as
6.
well
Okay, never
dodge.
mind then.
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
you-
So
you
like
got me
I
there.
do
Yeah,
2
go
dodge
for it.
safely here. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct.
Wata.
That still misses
That
if
still
I
misses.
even had dodged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah! You sort of lean out of the way of his clawing attack. But he comes in like tiger claws, like ah ha.
Gives
All
you
right.
a baseline for what to expect now, though.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. And that is it for 7.
Yep.
6. That is Bylon. And that's it, I think. Unless any of you guys are on 6. Actually, I think. Oh no, Zhao dodged also. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm 5. So is Tang, and so is
All right.
Ulan
Bylon will come in.
And Batu.
and Dao, I believe.
Batu is also on 5, but that's
Dalu.
Yeah.
So we're all on 5. Okay.
All right. Bylon comes in, throws a sharp
I will-
feint down at your legs, and reverses it up into an upswing.
All right, I am going to dodge again, though.
That is, I understand. Ooh! Wow, he rolled poorly.
Ooh. Okay. I backflip over out of the way of the sword.
Very nice. Oh! He nods. Nods respectfully. All right. That is it for that's it for 6. Whew. All right. 5.
Hold up. Did the spider ever do its thing?
Oh yeah, no, it did. It tried to catch up to you. Remember?
Oh, right. Okay.
And it failed.
All right.
Gotcha.
We're on 5.
We're on 5, yep.
So that's Dao Lu, Ulan, and Zhao.
Well, I just dodged, so not me.
You're on 4.
and me,
Okay.
because I've got funky horse stance shenanigans.
Yep.
Batu cannot be any happier. Batu is the happiest
Yeah.
girl at the prom right now.
I am so...
Horse
I
stance has
am
been
the
so good
lady
for you this
girl.
fight. It's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, the horse stance is amazing.
I choose to believe that Batu just hadn't been taking things seriously before. And then, like that's the reason why he moves so slowly. Now he's actually a lightning bruiser.
All right. Batu, I guess.
Okay. I'll actually bring the axe into play. So I'll think with the club and then bring the axe down at his leg
Okay.
and bring that for a fortune die.
He will again not dodge. He's thinking it's a fluke, and he's also thinks his kung fu is better than yours.
It was stronger than yours.
His kung fu is not better than mine.
All right, you hit by 3.
It's another 16 damage.
Yes, it is. Minus his toughness of 10 is 6 wound points. So
You're supposed to be a master. What is going on here?
So you slam
Master Spell.
you slam the. I will say this: you slam a shot into his leg that you think should have gone deep into his leg, maybe even take his leg off, and it sort of glances off, and he's not wearing armor, but his knee buckles a bit, and he goes, "Ah, ow!"
Like
You
he
do draw
stubbed his
blood.
toe.
Well, you draw blood. It's just not as deep a cut as you were expecting. Again, he's not. He's like, okay. He's spending his normal sort of flow of movement to keep him out of the way, and it didn't. And he's like, okay. This brute is... You got to look at his face of, this brute is better than I thought he was. Or luckier, one of the two.
Luckier.
Porque no los dos.
Porque los dos. Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Daolu, do you want to go?
I'll go. All right, so my last
He
attack with the
could've dodged
branch.
that,
So whatever.
actually. Yeah.
Was
Go
it?
ahead. Sorry, he actually had a shot,
Yeah.
but he could have used the dodge there if he wanted to. But
Basically, if no matter what, the branch is going to break here. So this is going to be one of the things where like it's either going to break on Bao's body or on the ground.
Fair
so
enough.
let's just go. No fortune die being spent for this one here.
Yep.
That's a 19.
God damn.
So that is a swerve of 7, a smackdown of 15, reduced by 9, which makes it 6, which means it's 3
points.
damage,
Yep.
and the stick breaks. Like I've been able to track this stuff well enough in my head here. So
It's easy
Congratulations
math
on
in a
that.
way.
not for me. Arithmetic is the hard math for me. Okay, you're talking about someone who tried to add basic subtraction and addition is already bad enough. Like in elementary school, we had to do like multiplication tables. I never could finish one in time my entire 5th grade year.
Oof. Well, that
I had to
happens.
stay in for recess for that.
For some people that it's not easy. Yeah.
I
All
hated
right.
the rote memorization of multiplication tables. I feel you there.
All right, but anyways, but like that's what basically the branch like hits Bao like
It
on
break-
the temple.
Yep. And it
and
breaks
just
on his head.
shatters. Yeah,
He nods. Very good.
I'm trying to bait accidental loss on him. I can't do it. Like here's the thing. Here's the problem here. Okay, Yuri and Daolu have inverted problems. Daolu right now wants to miss and can't, but Yuri, when she wants to hit, can't. So this is that's the curse right now
Yeah.
here.
All
We
right.
need to trade.
I know.
Is anyone else on 5?
Yep, Zhao. Zhao, who notices like the mooks are kind of gathering and one's going, near Ulan. He's backing away. This time he runs. His back is basically against the wall at this point, but he opens fire on the monks.
Okay.
Fire another one. That's a 9.
That will not actually be successful.
All right, he misses, but in doing so, he gets to pull out an even bigger firework launcher.
Nice.
They call this one the Big Bertha.
All right. The orange monk goes. 10 gets to go on 5. He vaults up
I
in the
call this one-
air. Oop, come here, you. Nope.
Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead, Peter.
Sorry. Nope. Gotta move this monk back. I just accidentally grabbed both of them by accident. Comes
Got
up,
it.
jumps onto the tree, kicks off the tree, comes flying down, and comes with a flurry of Nunchaku blows at Zhao.
Oh, okay. I don't think Zhao should dodge this one, so let's go. 13 is just enough to hit.
All right. So the damage on whirling on the Nunchaku whirling flurry thing, whirl of fury, 14.
14. Okay. So I have a toughness of 8, so that is
6 wound points.
6 wounds point. That's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse.
If he'd rolled better to hit, it could have been really bad. But yeah, 14 damage on Nunchaku is a lot.
Okay.
The interesting thing is it's a fixed damage thing, so like signature weapon doesn't actually apply.
Huh.
Because it just say you just do 14 damage with Nunchaku. Just
Right. Yeah.
Alright.
But it requires a shot to activate, and it lasts a keyframe. The Nunchaku path is weird.
It is.
All right, that is. Anyone else on? Oh, Master Kong's on 5 also.
Hmm.
Master Kong will step forward and throw a heel kick at Batu's head.
Bring it.
Batu is the better hot topic here.
Holy crap, he's rolling poorly.
He hit me by 2.
All right, that's 11
Even-
damage then.
It bounces.
I know.
Bing.
You're a bobblehead for a moment there.
Slams your head.
I
Just
let
like,
you have that one. I didn't feel it. Thought you were supposed to be a master.
This is literally.
where did you learn Iron
Shirt
Shirt technique?
Iron what?
Sorry, sir. As you can see, I'm
He's
not.
just gonna say that every time.
I'm wearing pants, okay, not a shirt.
I'm not even wearing a shirt. It's a vest.
I came here. I thought you wanted to see the gun show. All right, that's why I brought these. You know.
That shows the other guy.
All right. And technically the mooks go again. All right. Yeah, sure. That's a miss.
Really good.
I like the idea of Zhao like missing, like pulling out something, calling it the Big Bertha, missing again, pulling out another thing, calling it the Little Bertha, and it's even bigger.
And then the
The
final
mooks
gun
utterly
is
fail, unsurprisingly.
and then the final gun is Mrs. Brisby.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Medium Bertha also would have been the other option there too.
Big Bertha.
Admittedly,
Or-
Mrs. Brisby is my joke.
Regular sized Bertha.
Yes, normal
Or it could
Bertha.
or it could be smaller than medium Bertha, but not as wee Bertha Berthas.
See, so
Bigger than a bread box Bertha.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. That is it for 5. We're on to 4.
Okay.
All right, I'm
That's
in.
me.
Yep. That is Olan. That is Yuri. That is the spider. And that is Bao the Green Monk.
You go first.
All right. Metallurgy roll. Come on. Big money, no whammy.
11.
That's kind of a whammy.
It's actually good enough to get more intel.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you get the impression that he is very he's not fond of Master Kongwei. But he has great he's a man of honor, and he has been a monk for his entire life, and you get the feeling he's very loyal to the actual, for most of the monks, not the leadership of the temple.
Okay.
But he's very loyal to the temple.
Understood. Okay.
So while the master may be corrupt, like the temple as a whole, he doesn't act, you get the feeling he doesn't believe Kongwei is corrupt per se, but he doesn't like him.
Got it. All right. Okay. All right. I am going to. Yeah, I will. Okay, how do I do this? All right, I'm gonna try and do something kind of weird in my next attack, which is I'm going to, like deliberately clash our swords together.
Okay.
In such a way to make them like ring out on my attack.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to be trying to prove a point in this, so I'll burn a fortune on this.
Sure. Absolutely.
Come on, martial arts. Come on, let me put a fortune in. There we go. That's only a 16. Oh,
Well, he's not dodging or parrying right now, so
all right.
because he wanted to act again, so he didn't want to burn a shot on that.
Right. So, I'll make them ring out in such a way, and this will also, I guess, trigger my abilities.
So I'll give the flashing katana benefit to Zhao this time.
Okay.
So it's going to be +1 on a roll for you.
And you did hit by, you rolled a 16, you hit by 2.
Oh, sweet. Let's see. I'm going to do it on Conway again because fuck him.
Yep, that's fair. Fair.
And I'll do it on Tang as well, so to get them both to lose a shot.
All right,
And,
so Tang is now on 1.
Yep.
Which means that
Right.
Tang cannot dodge.
That is correct.
So
Well, he
that
can, but he won't
means-
get to act again.
Right.
Right.
That means as well that I only deal 10 damage with the katana right now. Not the katana, but the sword.
Yep.
We don't have katana.
Right. Yeah,
It's called flashing katana.
Yeah, I forgot what type of sword we forgot what type of sword you were using. There are a bunch of different appropriate Chinese swords.
So it's damage 10 for that plus etc. And then for the thing that I'm going to do with this is I'm going to say, whenever a weapon or a tool has impurities, those impurities can be removed. It means a great deal of hard work because the entire thing must be taken apart and then reconstructed again. But it is still possible. And that's going to be my thing
Okay.
for now.
He does give you a look of he's got a look of this young one is a bit wiser than she appears. Than one of her age would normally be. I should actually way I phrase that actually.
I mean, yeah.
You have more wisdom than most your age do.
Compared to this guy, she's definitely a kid.
Oh yeah. All right. Anyone else on? Okay, so Fornea, Yuri's up. Yep.
All right, so I imagine, seeing as how not long ago I set off, a bomb,
Yep.
basically, that about this point there's those 2 door guards have shown up down here
They have.
around this point.
They're you hear them running below you. You can. By the
And
way,
Yuri is
Fornea,
just
you
going
can hear the
to-
direction they're running to.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a
Yeah.
rough idea of where the library, where the storage room is.
So Yuri is going to just run straight past them, screaming, "Demon, help!" and run right by them.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so you drop down and run right by them. Great.
Yep.
Do a Jack Sparrow.
Give me martial arts roll.
No.
Oh God.
Oof. Did you just
-7.
face plant
I
in front of
told
this
you
guy?
it's cursed.
It's not cursed. It's just feng shui.
The monks literally just go, demons aren't real.
So you come running up to them. Demon behind me. You're not a member of this temple. You're one of those bandits.
You weren't supposed to notice that, damn it.
Oh dear.
However, you are able to burst your way by them and into the room where the scrolls, where you see a bunch of other scrolls.
Oh boy.
Is there a door?
It's open.
I mean, it's like,
No, there's no actual door. No, it's a
Okay.
It's a
damn, I wanted to bar the door. There's
well.
no door.
I will say, Fornea, I will give you more description on your next on shot 1.
You got it.
Actually, yeah, you that's your action for this turn. So I will say you're in a big room with a bunch of shelves with scrolls on them. You can't do anything else this shot, but.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the spider demon tries to catch up. Unless he rolls apocalyptically badly, he will be catching up somewhat.
That's pretty bad.
Well, he did roll bad.
He rolled really badly, so he doesn't catch up as much as if he'd rolled well, he would have actually got up a lot. But he's basically drops. You heard the thud. He rounds a corner, comes running up, and the two monks are like, see, one looks back at you, hey. The other one's like, actual demon. As he starts shoving his buddy on the shoulder. Demon. Yeah, well, that was her excuse. I know. No. Actual demon.
It's like, oh, she wasn't lying.
She shouldn't be here, but she wasn't lying. All right. That is it for. I think that's no. Sorry. Someone else is on the shot, right? On 4.
Shot
What
is
shot are we on?
4.
Just,
Oh, the Green Monk. Right. Yeah.
yeah, the other monk guy. Yeah.
On 4, I think I'm on 4 as well.
Oh, you are on 4 as
too.
well. So yes, you get to go first if you'd like.
Because I think I dodged twice. so
Sounds
far.
right. That sounds right.
Did Bao actually attack me? I forget. Jeez.
Bao has attacked you once.
Okay, so I've only dodged once, so that would put me on the 5-2 sequence there. Yeah. So
Yeah, and you acted on 5, so you're on 2.
yes. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so Bao gets to go. He drops him to 1. He'll act on shot 1. All right. Well, he throws a flurry of tiger claw strikes at you, but those are all a feint as he tries to sweep your legs.
I'll active dodge just because. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Might as well. It's free.
Yep. Good roll by him.
And he misses
He would have hit otherwise.
because
though.
he would have hit otherwise. This is the perfect case of doing this here.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you sort of dodge and hop over his leg sweep, and he comes spinning back up into a tiger stance. He's like, okay. All right, that is it for 4. We're on to 3.
This is like the perfect embodiment of toughness versus dodge between you two.
Yeah.
It like unbreakable object versus unhittable object. You know.
All right, we are on 2.
All right, we're on 3 actually,
We're on 3.
Okay.
which is just by land, master by land, I think. All right. He will take your blades are currently bound since that's what you were doing.
Yep.
You have more wisdom in you than your age would indicate, young one. However, he goes in and he attempts to disarm you.
Okay.
He will burn his 1 fortune die on this.
Yeah, I can't afford to dodge right now, so okay.
So, sorry, that is. Oh, hang on, wrong button. Cancel. That is a 21.
He's deaf. Wow.
So he catches the bait, spins it around, and flips your sword up out of your hands and into the air.
Oh boy. All right.
And then he levels his blade at you and says, "I would advise you stand down, young Olan."
Okay.
Okay. So we're on. Is that?
That is
all
it for 3. He is done for
All
the
right.
sequence.
So
That is all of us. Okay.
So I actually have a thing. So this Zhao sees the sword land in the courtyard, and he runs over to it. He throws it back to Ulan. Ulan. He's like, Ulan, catch, and we'll call that a boost.
Sure, that's fine.
I'm gonna spend a fortune die on that boost. So, I just roll. I can just roll the die, and if it's even, I get it back.
Okay.
So, oops, I did that. It's the first one. So, 2. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
wait, did I do that right?
Yeah, you should just roll a d6 basically.
Okay. Well, I mean, the
But
first.
that
one
that
was a
first
2.
line that sequence is 2, so that's fine.
All right. So yeah, that's a free fortune die boost.
So you get +2 on your next action, Nick.
Your next action. Zhao does not get to act anymore.
That is your action for the turn.
Yeah.
All right. So
I will say this, Olan, when the sword is thrown back to you, you see a smile play across Bylan's face briefly.
Okay.
we've got good friends.
Basically, yes.
Zhao is definitely putting himself in danger here. He's got the angry nunchuck monk after him, plus the moose.
Yes. You also
This
hear
is the
Kong
worst
Wei
idea
say,
he could have
"What are
done."
you doing, Bylan? Kill her!"
Hey! This is between us. We're the ones talking.
Look me in the eyes when you're having a conversation with me.
On that, I will hit him.
Go for it.
burning through my fortune, but it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it
God
is.
damn it, Eric! Damn! You hit again.
Don't get distracted. Whap with the club over upside the head.
All right. Well, he can't really
That
dodge
is-
because he's basically out of shots. So
Yeah.
so that's a 19. That hits him by 5.
Plus 13, that comes to 18 again. So they're 8 damage.
Yep. Ow. 10, 20. Okay.
He's got to be getting close to getting impaired soon.
He in fact hits impairment there. However,
Nice.
that triggers something.
Ah,
He
That
actually
triggers
gives you
last
impairment.
rally. When he gets 25 wound points or 30 wound points, he gets a free 0-shot attack at +2 action value and +6 damage.
ring it.
Oh boy.
So you slam into him. He rides the blow into a thrust kick directly to your jaw.
He kind of drunken styles it a little bit.
Action are going to actively
Yeah.
dodge that one, for Eric.
I'm out of actions.
Mm,
I'm also out of actions, so...
Yep.
Fair
So here's his attack roll. Holy
right.
crap, he's been rolling like
God.
garbage. So he hits you by bunch.
Yep. Hits me by
7, I think.
7. Yeah.
7. And that takes the damage on this thing from 9 to 15.
Yep.
Plus the other 6.
Plus how
No,
much he
that's-
hits by, yes.
yeah.
No, the +6 I already factored in, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's by 7. So it's 7 plus
7 plus 9 is
9
16.
is 14. Is sorry, 15, 16 plus 6 more is 22 damage.
22 minus my toughness of 12.
So you take 10 wound points as he clips you. He sticks a kick directly up into your jaw. You actually felt that.
So I sort of rock back for a minute, looking up at the top of the gazebo. Sort of roll forward and go, nice of you to show up.
Nice. Anyone else on 2? I don't think so.
One is the loneliest.
All right, we're on to 1. Oh,
All right.
wait, Orange Monk. Orange Monk is on 1, yes. All right. 1. So, Yuri, if you'd like to go first, you can.
So I'm in a room with scrolls
And shelves.
yes. And I'm lacking an immediate and reasonable means to barricade the entryway. So let's make this count. Could I discern what the target is given?
Okay, I will say this for Nea. There is in the room a statue that is of a dragon statue holding a scroll case in 2 hands. It's two front paws.
That seems
The scroll case has a picture of a lion-headed turtle on it.
Ah, well, okay.
This seems a little easy. I have a feeling there's a trap.
Maybe.
I feel like saying intrusion is something I should be expecting to roll here as I go to grab the thing and get out of the way of whatever bad is going to
Okay,
happen.
that's fair.
We're in smash and grab. I don't have time to be careful.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
That was a fortune.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
20.
just-
A 20.
That's
total.
just double ones.
Oh,
Okay, that's
20.
just double ones. That's fine.
Okay, you make your
it could've been
intrusion roll of
boxcars.
20. All right. Fornea. Yuri snatches the scroll out, rolls out of the way as you hear a clicking noise as you lift it out of the thing, and you hear the sound of a large pillar falling forward directly towards the doorway where the spider and the basically the ceiling beam drops down and
dear.
pivots down to the spider and the monks.
Oh dear.
Watch out!
Flat.
I would like you to, Fornea, give me a fortune roll. Just roll a straight fortune check.
Current fortune or max fortune?
Max fortune.
Max fortune? Okay, that's 6.
Mhm.
Oops.
7. Okay, good enough. All right. The monks sort of look up and go, what? And roll out of the way. The spider looks up just in time for the ceiling beam to smack it square on the head.
Sorry!
And you vault up the. You can now vault your way out if you'd like.
Yeah, leaving very fast.
All right. So you start booking your way out. All right. Outside. You all feel like just sort of a sudden sort of like, sudden sensation of something snapping back into reality. Something weird just happened. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Who's on 1 outside?
I'm on 1. I got an
I'm
idea.
on one.
Who's on first?
All right. So here's my idea. I think you'll appreciate this one, Peter.
Okay,
New improvised weapon. There's a bucket nearby.
sure.
Daolu like shifts their stance after dodging, stomps on like the top rim of the bucket, make it flip in the air before arm swings around, inserts into the bucket like a gauntlet, and then moves to deck bow.
All right.
With that.
Go for it.
Nice.
That is an 18 on the attack roll,
That's
Plus
super
fortune.
Jackie Chan.
plus fortune, 29.
Oh my god.
All right, that hits by 17.
That makes that's a 25 smackdown then.
Minus his toughness of 8 is
Which he just now realizes he doesn't
17.
have his iron shirt on.
no, he does not. His iron shirt technique has turned off. So that's 20. So that you sorry,
17.
25 minus it's 17. Yes, I was getting there.
Yeah. So like Batu just like probably sees in the corner of their eye like Daolu like take a bucket, just like punch somebody in the face with a bucket. A wooden bucket, of
Hold on.
course.
I turned to Kong Wei. This is how you should be like. Good technique. Try that more often.
Hey, listen. This just allows Daolu to indulge in his bucket fist, you know?
Nice. All right, who else is on 1?
Ooh.
I am.
All right, what are you doing on 1?
All right, metallurgy.
Sure.
As my sword flies through the air.
You have a
There you
bonus
go.
to your
16.
thing. Your attack
All right.
roll.
Is there anything else you'd like to discern from this?
Oh yeah, you have a +2 to this because of the fortune
I haven't
boost.
rolled my attack yet, but yes.
Yeah.
Or if you,
Oh,
if you
okay.
prefer, you could apply it to either this or your attack, your choice, honestly.
I was gonna do it to my attack either way.
Okay.
Honestly.
Fair.
All right. I guess that what I'm going to try and do is see is there something can I discern how Bylon would feel about the scroll not belonging at this temple, I guess.
That is an interesting question. If you had proof that it did not belong here, he would be okay with that.
Okay.
You are certain of that.
Got it.
But as far as he's aware, there's no reason why this scroll doesn't belong to the temple, right?
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Lon is going to catch her sword,
Yep.
and is going to bring the pommel of it down onto like the flat end of Bylon's blade,
Okay.
and essentially like hit it in such a way that she knows will cause it to like vibrate painfully and make him drop it. I'm going to try and disarm him, essentially. So I have the boost on this, which means what exactly?
+2 in this case.
Okay.
Usually it'd be
I-
1, but it was a fortune boost, so it's 2.
Right, gotcha. I really want this to succeed, so I will throw a fortune on it too. So, 1 fortune. So with the boost, that is
An 18.
actually an 18, and I box card it.
Okay, you knocked the sword clean out of. You double boxcarded actually weirdly.
Yeah, with the fortune die too. I got
Oh,
a
geez,
six.
yeah.
Oh wow, look at that! Oh, look at all them
Look at all
sixes.
those boxcars.
Like, wow. All right.
I like send his sword like into the ceiling and embed it there.
Yes, it basically, yeah, it goes flying out of you. Basically, he's Huh. He sort of, technically speaking, he sort of looks at his hands, looks at the sword stuck into the roof of the the gazebo-ish thing. I have been bested, and he bows.
Now cut his head off. No, just kidding.
Oh, you're coming. What are you doing?
We're having a conversation. Pay
Long-
attention.
Lime kind of realizes that she actually won the fight and is like, "Oh, I wasn't I didn't I didn't really I was just trying to okay." And
All right. Any other players got
oh.
anything on one before I forget?
oh, and I guess I'll so I'm going to throw a fortune on this so I can just kind of like try and knock a couple of monks' heads together to just
Sure.
knock
Yeah.
them out.
Honestly, I take that as read. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just kind of like
I'm gonna.
I
Yeah. You take out some. You do take out some mooks in the flurry because I just want to make it simpler.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And I guess that my flashing katana also goes off. too.
It does.
But I don't know.
Would that carry over into the next
So,
round?
so Tang cannot act anymore. Tang would be on 0, so Tang cannot act till the next frame.
Yeah, is no one else is on 1, right?
Master Kong is on one.
You can,
Oh. No, he's not.
Gosh,
He gets really distracted. He gets really distracted chewing Bylon out.
Yeah, basically, yes.
It's wild. It's wild just how like effective this particular thing has
Shot
been.
denial is brutal.
Yeah,
Well, this is the first time we've had like a lot of named foes.
Yes.
So this is
Right.
the first time that Water Sword has really had a lot of impact on combat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It has
I
to
like
be
the most.
easy. I've been spending fortune die on like every attack.
What I also find wild about it is that it's very much like Ulan is doing more than they might realize with respect to like the influence around the fight due to like.
All right. I guess that is roll initiative time then.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to use my flashing katana to give a boost
rolled
to.
a 2 instead of a 1.
Okay, I
I'm gonna
rolled
give-
average.
I'm gonna give the boost to Yuri.
All right.
All right.
Before
I
I
rolled
forget,
a 7.
yeah.
Let's
Before I
go.
forget, also, at this point, you do notice flying overhead, while all this is going, Ting Ting lands on the roof, sort of the roof of the temple up here, being chased by as she basically, you see her basically in a sort of leaping fight with a large flying demon. Basically, they have an exchange of blows on the roof, and she goes vaulting off in another direction with the demon in pursuit, or pursuing the demon rather.
All right.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 on my initiative die. I accidentally rolled it for speed instead, so that's a 14.
All right, that's cool. I need to roll for the baddies. All right, there aren't many baddies left, thankfully. All right, not an open roll. Stop that. Initiative roll. All right, Bao is on 6. Okay, so Bao's on 7. That's not a great roll for him.
Bao and I are both on 7. Let's go. All right.
Tang is on... He is speed 8. That's the wrong button. There we go. On 10. And Master Kong Wei is the last one, since Bylon has surrendered, basically, at this point.
Mm.
Master Kong has rolled well, so you know. All right, 13. All right, 13 is the highest on my end.
It's actually I actually have a 14.
So
I
you go
accidentally
first.
I rolled speed instead of initiative.
That's fine. So you go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out Zhao since he helped me out.
Sure.
I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna start attacking Tang.
Go for it.
Somebody has to deal with Tang. I clearly can't.
Yeah.
You just get bigger guns. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
So I'll just launch a regular attack here.
Okay.
I only rolled an 11. Okay.
All right, that misses. Tang circles. Ah!
Yeah, I bow towards Bylon and I'm very distracted while I go over and
Fair
attack
enough.
the guy.
He has an A-Tang field.
Bylon sort of sits down cross-legged, sits down on the ground, and sort of just starts observing. Anyone else in 14? 13.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
13 is where I am.
All right, 13. You come springing out of the temple at this point.
Yeah.
You can be at the front door now, and you see what's going on in the courtyard. Also, you actually do see at some point you see Ting Ting and the demon she's fighting, very large demon by the way, off sort of goes skeeting off towards sort of exchanging blows or drifting. Ting Ting bouncing between trees, chasing a demon flying away from her through the trees off to the east.
Yuri's going to go in pursuit of that.
Okay.
Everything. It seems like everyone's got things in control here.
That's fine.
And I feel like the priority is get the scroll out of here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you know what? Yeah, up onto the roof, whoosh, kite away.
Cool.
I'm gonna give her backup for bonus cookies.
Sure. I'm not really rolling stuff for her, but yes, you're assisting. I am totally okay
Yes.
with that.
Hey, Kong Wei, guess what that was? My scroll.
You, but I.
That's so funny.
All right, Kongwei actually gets going 13, so
Your people took so long, I had to have my people go and get it for me.
Kongwei, in a
your
rage of
delivery
fury,
service is
will spend his fortune die and will try to punch you.
All right.
He will. Nope, wrong one. That's the wrong button. There we go.
Your delivery service was shit, so I opted for in-store pickup instead.
All right, he comes in with a fortune die and all his fury and anger.
All right.
He rolls a 20. So it hits by 8.
Yep.
Well, he has hammer fist, so his damage is actually 13 at the moment.
Oh.
So 21 wound points. Also, I will point out, do you notice what his attack action value is currently?
Yeah, it's gotten much lower.
It dropped by 3 when the scroll left.
So I take 21, so that's
9
9 more wound
Yep.
points. All right. Yeah, get angry. Show me what you have.
He's just being encouraging.
All right, that is it for him for 13. All right, anyone else on 13?
No.
12.
That's Ulan and Zhao. Why don't you go first, Ulan?
Yeah. I will launch another attack.
All right.
So let's do our best here. Roll better, please. That is a 14 to hit.
I think that hits him exactly.
Sweet. Means I can at least hit him on average.
It hits him exactly, yes.
All right. So that doesn't trigger Water Sword, but it does trigger Flashing Katana. So I think it just makes the most sense in this moment. Nope. I'm just going to give it to Batu. I want him to wail on Kongwei, so we're going to give the boost to Batu.
Awesome.
Actually, when do you go?
I go on 7, but that if someone attacks
he
me and
misses
misses,
you.
yeah.
Okay. So we'll just have that one in the chamber. And then my damage is technically it's actually
12 right now.
Okay.
Because I took out the 2 monks behind
Yep.
me.
So 12 minus it's 6 wound points in the orange monk. The first damage he's taken this fight.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right, my damage drops by 1. Well, you were doing crowd control.
Yep.
So.
I was.
All right. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. That is it for. Oh, sorry. That's right. Zhao's on 12 also.
Zhao. So now that Ulan is like engaging in melee with, and Zhao has a second to like take aim. He's like, finally, I can like aim at this damn thing, and he just takes a moment to make sure that he does not hit Elon with the firework launcher when he launches this thing at Tang. So we're gonna call Eagle Eye.
Okay.
Eagle
I'm
Eye.
I'm gonna do so that's at X to the shot cost. So my guns attack to gain X guns for the attack, and I can't do more than 3. I'm gonna do 3.
Okay.
So 3. And I'm gonna do a fortune die on this.
Oh,
Thank
dear.
God I got that free one. So guns. So 19.
Oh, that'll hit by 5.
5.
All right, so that's 19, and then I'm on my 3rd gun, so that's 11.
So that's 16
that's-
damage.
That's 16 damage.
That is
from
10
the
wound
fire
points.
launcher.
Ow! All right, the rocket slams into Tang, and I'm giving you a cookie on this because I think it's appropriate. Because he is really not expecting this. The explosion slams in his chest and knocks him off his feet, and he falls prone.
Oh boy.
Could have taken your eye off me.
Yeah.
In his defense, there was a sword in his face.
True. All right, that is it for 11, if I'm correct.
That is 12.
That was 12, sorry, then 11. Nobody's on 11. 10. Are any players on 10?
I guess
Not yet.
technically myself,
So,
but
yeah, you-
I'm out of the fight.
You're out of the
so
fight. You are helping to Ting by distracting the demon.
basically, yeah, it's like throwing knives.
Yeah.
And,
Well, you're
you
making
know,
it harder for the demon to outrun her, which she's very appreciative of, actually, because it can fly, she can't.
right.
So she's having to vault between trees to keep up with him. She's doing a pretty good job, but
Yeah, I'm mostly just like hanging around, just like throwing knives and being a menace.
yep, that's great. All right. In that case, Master Kong Wei will attempt to attack Batu again.
I think I'm actually going to dodge.
Okay. I actually.
Because
That's clever, Eric. You bastard. I love it.
Oh yeah, I was
Oh,
figuring that was
no,
going to be the
she's
plan in the
attacking
first
me.
place. Yeah.
All right. We'll see
I'm
if
just,
sorry. What was that?
I'm just going to be like out of the rest of the fight, so I'm just going to step away for a little bit.
Sure.
All right.
God, horse stance is so good
Ha,
in
ha,
combination with
ha.
that.
I did in fact dodge.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's so broken.
It's so good for Batu. I love it.
Taking a shot penalty to raise your defense so you get to go sooner? What the fuck?
That is freaking awesome. All right.
I really like horse stance.
You should. That just gave you +2 speed.
Yeah.
It's really
So
good
I
for
guess
you.
I'm on
9.
who's on 9? Is that just me?
I don't know. I've got other people on 10 still, but
Oh yeah, okay. You got other people on 10. Cool.
more specifically, I got one other person on 10, which is the orange monk Tang. Tang will vault back up to his feet, pull out a second nunchuck, and activate and spend a shot to activate Whirl of Flurry.
What? You can't have 2 nunchaku on you if you've got orange clothes on. No other very famous nunchaku user in media that wears orange has ever done that before.
At least not a mammal.
Nice. All right, that drops the orange monk to 9. All right, that's it for 10. 9.
So that's a pretty crowded turn, I think.
So players
So-
first.
That would be Zhao, but Zhao did Eagle Eye for 3, so he doesn't act till 6.
Okay.
I don't have till 7, so I'll let Batu take it from here. You know, just
Yeah, I think Batu should go first here.
Yep.
All right. So I sort of like roll my shoulders, lift up both the axe and the club, and go, okay, now that all the distractions are gone, we can have a proper conversation. I'll wade in with my own flurry of blows here.
Nice.
Got to put the cat down first.
Well, Batu's been holding a cat this whole time, and
As
just
far as you know.
yeah, you can't prove they wasn't.
So throw a fury, not a fury, a fortune in there, and
And you get +1 onto this because of flash
yep.
katana.
So 16.
So that's 16. That'll hit by 2.
Awesome.
Fury
so
of-
that's 15
Fury
damage.
of blows. This is more fury of blows more than anything
Okay,
else there.
and his toughness is currently 6.
Oh dear.
All right, so that is 15 minus 6 is 7 more wound points. All right, well, sucks to be him. He's not out, but
I
Yeah.
was just like, well, sucks to
I
be
mean,
him.
his-
It's a good line.
He's had better days.
his last rally kicks off again, but it's only going to help so much. And you can't fortune die it, so it's +6 damage at least if this hits. Oh, okay.
Ouch.
That's a very strong roll.
It is. So that'll hit you by 13, I think.
Yep.
And we're a shot 9, so that's okay, whatever. That's his base damage with Hammer Fist. So 9 plus 13 is 22. 28 damage.
Minus 12 puts me at
Ooh.
what is it? 15 damage?
Yeah, 16 damage. So,
15 damage.
That's a lot.
well, on the plus side, Batu is a bruiser, so he doesn't take impairment to like 40 wound points.
All right. 35 wound points. Still golden.
Normally, a normal person would be making death checks here. Or
Right,
up checks,
right.
sorry. Batu isn't even there yet. The problem is if Batu has to make up checks, it starts getting bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm going.
he hits with a hit, and you're like, oof. All right then. And he's like,
All right. All right. Yes.
a normal like he's got to look at anyone else would be unconscious by now. What is this person? What is this man?
Still golden. 5 more and I take a impairment.
All right, anyone else on 9?
I am. All right. I'm gonna try one thing here. I'm gonna try actually for an intimidation check on Tang. I might as well.
Yep, sure.
And I'm just going to point out and say, I can't believe this actually, but I have defeated the strongest sword master in your temple, and Batu is about to defeat Master Kong Wei. I think you should give up. And,
Give me the roll.
And my friend Dalu is also
is
over
shooting
there.
explosion, and also he also you have explosions being shot at you. 22.
Ooh.
You know?
Should have pulled a fortune out to make it even more absurd. That would have been great.
I believe I rolled that well.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna look something up here. I need to look up a rule here very quickly.
For the difficulty, it's
Nope.
on page.
I'm looking something else up first.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking about, but okay, that's the number I wanted to check. And was it the DC? Actually, yeah. Ash, if you could look at the DC for me.
What type is he? Is he featured foe? Is he a boss? Is he never
He's a
boss?
featured
What is
foe.
he? All right, that's difficulty of 12.
All right, so he's got a will of 7 or difficulty of 12. Nope.
Oh my god.
He sort of looks at it and goes, you make a valid point. No, he doesn't! Keep fighting, you damn fool!
Hey. Pay attention.
Tang spins the nunchucks and sort of sets and drops them.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm going to go running over this way to help out Dao Lu. If you want that to be just be my entire action, that's
appropriate. I think it's appropriate.
Dao Lu does not need help right now. I have a really good setup for the next action here. So
Right.
Okay, well, I'm running in this general direction because these are the last two guys we've got to deal with either way, and this takes me towards both of them. So, all right. Why is Lon so scary?
Because you took Swordsman. Swordsman's really good.
Excuse me. I believe you should consider not doing that. Get away from me, you monster!
I mean, kind of.
Both of the times I've been like, maybe I should try and intimidate. It's just worked out really well.
I just like the intimidation just being given so soft spokenly, like, and like.
I'm just stating facts.
Okay.
I'm just here speaking truth to power, you know. All right.
So how goes the proceedings?
I just scared one of the monks into giving up.
Well, to be fair, you presented a very good argument and rolled very well.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Those have to be good pieces to the puzzle to win.
That's so. Is anyone else on 9? Was that just me?
I think that's it. The orange monk would have gone. So Tang would have gone on 9, but he's done.
Oh, right.
You dropped this you dropped this shot down to 0 somehow. You know,
basically, as I said, he was going to his full like, wow, this whirling flurry thing. You're like, you give this. You basically told him to give up, and he's like, look at the situation, like, you know.
Stop that. Okay.
I will. There are some other factors which, such as Master Wong Kong-wei being an asshole during all the fight, not helping his allies want to stick in the fight for him.
For sure. All right.
Also instructing Bai Len to execute someone who had been disarmed. Not very nice of him.
That's true.
You've disarmed someone else. Very well. Execute yourself after that. It's successful about what? That's making. I do what I say. All right.
All right. So that's it for 9.
Yep.
8. 7.
All right. Here's my idea, Peter. So after doing the bucket punch,
Okay.
Dao flicks her arm, bucket spins in the air. Dao does a sort of a backward spinning motion and does sort of a sort of a driving kick using the bucket as a shoe now against Bao in this case here.
Like it.
Awesome.
All right, so that's going to be 16 plus fortune. That's a 25.
Oh my god.
All right.
Everyday hero is so strong.
I mean, Skitches also happens to be rolling well, but yes, Everyday Hero is very, 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 very good.
I rolled a maxed out fortune die.
I know, it's so good.
Plus
Almost
5.
Almost the best possible result you get without explosion. Almost.
Yeah, almost, yes. A 26 is the best I could have gotten without exploding.
All right,
yes.
well, that'll hit him by 13.
Okay, so that's a smackdown of 21 then.
God.
21 minus his toughness. His toughness is good. He's got a toughness of 8.
Yeah. So that's 13.
Yep.
But there's an actual little bit of flavor at the end. So as Adalu leg recoils back, the bucket flips up in the air and lands squarely on Dalu's head, blinding him for the time being. But you can see what's going to happen next here.
Oh no.
Well, at that point, you hear that was a good hit. As you hear basically sort of if he was a tree, you'd hear the creaking noise of him tipping over and falling flat on his back. You just knocked him out.
Yeah. Daolu knocks him out and a bucket lands on his own head.
Yes.
It just no. If he falls over, the bucket lands on Bao's head. Then
Good. I like it. That's fine. Sure.
And just gives him a little shut eye there.
That would be such a satisfying fight scene. Honestly.
The fact that was never hit once the entire time is also very funny.
Yes. All right. That is it. Okay. So anyone else on 7?
7.
Nope.
Well, Kong Wei's on 7, I think.
All right, bring it.
All right, well, he is sputtering with fury as he comes in with a series of punches and kicks and tries to hammer to throw as many punches and kicks at you as
I'm
possible.
gonna dodge again.
You're a bastard.
Beautiful, beautiful.
He misses.
Did you just gain 1 speed?
Yes.
I just did. So
That's it for 7. 6.
part of the dodge. Okay, so part of the dodge is me like sort of dropping the axe and turning sideways to get ready for a double-handed blow with the club
Okay.
as a like I'm hitting a baseball.
Okay.
And I'm on 6 now, so
Yep. Go for it.
I'm also on 6.
I'm on 6 as well.
Yeah, Olan's going to see how this is going, and she's just going to kind of get over here and tilt her sword to aim a flash of light in between the barricade of the gazebo into Kongwei's eyes and give Batu a boost from here.
+1. All right.
awesome.
Can we do more than one? Can you get more than one boost at a time?
I have no idea, but sure, why not?
Yeah. So that's sort of the same thing. Like Zhao is on the other side, and he pulls like a little mirror, and he does the exact same thing. We're both blinding.
Each the one eye.
Last
He-
fortune die also.
He gets wall-eyed at the moment there. Just trying to look at both of the lights at the same time.
All right. So that's a fortune die. Roll a 1d6. It's even, so it's free. So
All right.
that's +2.
So
for
+3
me,
total.
and- Yeah.
Plus
Oh my
3.
God.
Awesome. Oof.
Didn't need it.
21.
21. All right, that hits him by 7. It's what? Your damage is what? 13
That's a 13, so that's a flat 20.
minus 6 is 14. Yeah. Yeah, he's you 10 peg him. Or you said, or you swinging like a baseball, you bat.
I swing it like a baseball. So
Ah, thud.
Thud.
You get the Smash Brothers home run bad sound.
Yeah,
effect.
basically.
Send him into the river.
Sure, actually, I like that better. Sploosh.
It's a
Josh.
home run.
Zhao just comes walking up. You could almost say he was blinded by his ambition.
Nice. Oh,
Get
that's
out.
Right
good.
now he's choking on his aspirations.
He's drowning. He's drowning in success. Is more like it.
You hit him hard.
I did. He hit hard.
I'm over here.
Look at these bruises. He hit hard.
And Daolu walks over, literally not even a scratch on him because he never got hit once the entire fight.
Oh my god.
I keep on forgetting that by most metrics, Daolu is probably the most skilled martial artist in the party.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're the single
By-
most dangerous person here. Like that's not even a question.
The dual stage people are Batu and Daolu, definitively.
Yeah, Daolu will never miss, and Batu will kill you when he hits you.
And it's also almost impossible to hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, also
Almost.
Daolu is hard to hit, and Batu is hard to hurt.
Yes. All right. So you have defeated the monks.
There is fire coming out from the interior.
Yeah. People
Oh,
are there.
or
Are
at
people
least there's
running into.
smoke, rather.
There are monks that are trying to deal with that at the moment.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
Daolu by instinct will also run in to put out
Oh
the
yeah,
fire.
sure. I figured.
Get the bucket.
Olan's
Yeah.
going to
There's
Olan's
other
going to join.
buckets. In fact, Daolu finds another bucket that's his bucket.
Yeah, there we go.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm just doing odd jobs roll to do firefighting.
Fair enough. Go for it.
28.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right. Bylon
Yeah,
will
so-
walk up. He has somewhere found a reed to stick between his teeth and looks over at Zhao. So, Inspector, was it Zhao?
Yes.
Do you have proof of Master Kongwei's foul deeds?
Zhao looks at the temple on fire. He's like, "Can you give me a moment?"
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, my apologies. Yes. He basically starts
Yes,
instructing
right.
various monks who are getting conscious to go deal with this. And
It's
he's
not
doing
just that. It's that any like hard evidence is probably inside the temple.
Sure. No,
Oh,
I get
yeah.
I
you.
think the hardest evidence is in my possession. On the subject of that, has Ting Ting's
Yes.
chase winded
Yes.
down?
Ting Ting, between you and Ting Ting, your distractions and Ting Ting's. I will say this: watching Ting Ting, she is real good at martial arts.
Right.
Like she's like
I
she's
think there's an open job.
she actually managed to take the demon's head at the very with the final blow.
Yo, assist.
Oh yeah, no, she's very pleased with it and thankful for your assistance. And I would like to do more RP stuff, but I think I have to get going shortly. So
Yeah.
we started a little bit late. We started recording a little bit late, and it's a little bit later than we
This
normally.
fight also what was too fun, so like it kind of
Oh, we had a blast. It was a
long.
lot of fun. So
Yeah.
we will RP the aftermath of the battle next time.
Hooray.
I'm going to you guys. I should have thrown an awesome up to you guys earlier than I did last time. So you're getting another one after this fight. This is a big fight.
Awesome.
Okay.
Haha.
So you guys get another. This is a big important fight. So another awesome up for everybody.
Okay.
And we will be meeting again in a couple of weeks, hopefully. And hopefully it will not be like a month between sessions this time.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Yes, please.
But thank you everybody for joining. I hope you guys had fun with this one. This was a hoot. And we will hopefully, for those of you listening to this on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you all next time. Till then, keep kicking butt, folks. Bye-bye.
Ah.
Bye everyone.
Bye.